How often do you guys slap your meat?
I slap my meat. I cook like every other day, so like I feel like I slap my meat pretty regularly. Sometimes I beat it, and when Dawn's like trying to do something important, and she's like streaming with her friends, I'm just in the background, you hear me hammering my meat away.
Oh my god.
Me in the corner just drinking this cock and bull. Ginger. Oh, no wonder it's so like spicy. It's extra ginger.
Oh, Dawn was talking about her experience at Costco in the chat. That shit was insane.
Yeah, that was a little wild. I realized that we never actually re-angled the cameras.
Oh.
No.
This is a bit of an oversight. Don't worry, I'm fixing it before anyone can see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Minion says he has an emergency supply bag somewhere. At least you have one. I think the only person that actually has foresight is Dawn and Brandon. And me and Albert are just like,
I think you guys have foresight.
I mean, I have foresight, but I don't act on it. I've been thinking about doing a lot of things, a lot of times, but I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go straight home. I don't want to like be seen anywhere in my uniform. And once I get home and I change, I don't want to go anywhere.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, oh, it's your case.
Yeah, doing things is hard.
Yeah.
Preach.
Doing
Preach,
things.
sister.
Yeah.
And being
That's a bunch of shit.
productive. is a challenge.
Minion, you're gonna love our podcast where we talk about how we're all preppers. Kind of.
Maybe.
We're not preppers.
Are we preppers?
We're not preppers.
Ooh woo. That was the stupidest way to open.
Why do you have to say ooh woo? Why? What is the point?
Because we represent a cross-generational Venn diagram where ooh woo and prepping go hand in hand.
Thanks, I hate it.
I know, I hate it too. You think I can go home to my prepper parents with this?
Your parents aren't preppers, are they?
Not in the traditional sense. My mom kind of is, but in the sense of like, I'm gonna buy 8 years worth of bleach and keep it in the closet.
Oh.
You know? Like, it's more of a, because we live in a rural area,
Uh-huh.
it's more of, I'm gonna buy it once and not think about it for a couple years.
Ah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And my dad's a prepper in that he knows how to ranch and shit. So for him...
So he's just prepped by nature.
Yeah, by nature. So like, yeah, gonna be kind of preppers, and they kind of view my lifestyle as kind of like...
Unprepared.
Unprepared, yeah.
Why did we not put these back in these baggies?
Oh,
Why? What? Really? Who did that?
it was me. I got lazy.
Quantum Jack says emergency preparedness should consist of 2 major things. 1, the go bag, if you have to leave your current place, and 2, a long-term storage in case you have to hunker down where you are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Either you bug in or you bug out.
Yep. It's like bunker down. Right?
Hunker down.
Hunker down. There we go.
Yeah, happy daylight savings time. Free delayed alarm clocks for everyone. We live in Arizona, which doesn't experience daylight savings time, and it absolutely,
Still fucks everything.
it still
up.
fucked it up. Yep,
Yeah.
my phone still changed time frames. Did we use Audible, and is it worth it?
I had a subscription for it, but I will say, unless you regularly read anyways, Audible is not worth it. Because it's about your appreciation for the content, right?
Mhm.
So, like, if you don't read anyways, it's kind of hard to get into it just because it's not a medium you're used to.
Just get do podcasts.
Yeah, there's a lot of podcasts out there, and I kind of feel like if you find a good podcast that's a good gateway podcast for you, you'll get into it because, like, for me, it was like a lot of D&D stuff and my lack of like D&D content in my life that drew me to it, and then that opened a whole door of so many good podcasts, from anthologies to like actual play to other stuff. It gets insane.
They can see us now, by the way.
Oh, they can?
Hello. Hello. Just like Homie looks up. Hello.
Hello, friends.
Greetings.
Today we're gonna show we're gonna have a look into the mind of madness, of the insanity of the world after that came 70 years after 2 pandemics hit.
I heard it is.
If you pay for permission to use their service, they'll give you a free Pokemon. Yeah, that seems pretty good. But like I said, I don't read books a lot
Yeah, it
anyways.
depends if you like are actually going to.
Yeah.
It also could depend on what book they give you or give
Yeah.
No,
options
I think you
to.
choose. Yeah.
Because there's a lot of
They give
books
you
out
like
there.
Oh, God, they give you like a list, and you get to choose.
Okay, so at least there's hopefully something for everyone on that list.
Yeah. Ordinarily, like what I will say is that you kind of have to be the person that knows which author you like in order to like make the most out of Audible, right? Because like you need to like know which author you want to like get into
And follow.
and follow. Like for me, like I wouldn't know where to start because I don't have a franchise that I'm looking at right now, right?
Okay.
Whereas for podcast, I know a franchise and I know there's a community that I can get into and do that, and it's more accessible to me. But I think for other people, it's kind of like a kind of so-so, depending on their love of books. So to answer your question, Magic Moose, it's up to you. If you already like books and you have a lot of books that you want to read but you don't have time to do it, Audible's 100% made for you. If you don't know which books you want to read and you still like you don't have a backlog of books that you own that you haven't gotten to yet but you just don't have the time, then odds are it's not gonna be the best.
That makes sense, Quantum Jack.
Yeah, no worries.
No worries.
Yeah, we totally understand not wanting to do the spoilers. That's why we didn't get to watch Quest and Chaos.
Yeah.
Actually. How much we would have loved to go and support them, we didn't want like spoilers as we were playing as well.
Oh.
So yeah, no worries. There we go.
We don't have an actual play podcast.
Yeah, we don't do a D&D podcast. We just do like a chatting podcast.
Yeah, it's something that we can do. You can listen to while like going to work, or listen to while at the gym, and you kind of want to get your weekly dose of blanket term.
Or while you sleep, I guess. We recently addressed that on the latest episode.
That was the best.
Glad you enjoyed that, whatever the hell that.
Yeah, that was
is.
ridiculous.
We dipped in some ASMR for a little bit, and I felt
It's not ASMR.
I wanted to cut it off as quickly as I could.
It's called, our podcast is Blanket Fort. You
Yeah.
can find it on anywhere you can find podcasts. You can find it on Spotify. We don't have it up on YouTube. We're trying to do that, but
Yeah.
it hasn't happened. And
Yeah.
that's my fault, because I keep forgetting it's my job.
Oh, that's fine.
So how many?
No,
Joe Rogan's D&D podcast sounds like a marketable idea.
I
I mean, presumably it is.
don't like his personality. Personally,
I don't know who he is.
he's a really big podcaster. He was a YouTuber initially, but he got into podcasting, and his podcast is consistently at the top of the charts. He's like, his personality's good and like he's funny and all, but I
Not your
just
style.
don't
Oh,
like him.
That's fair. A lot of people really like Melissa McCarthy. I appreciate what she does with
Yeah.
regards to like going out there and doing her thing, but I don't like watching her.
Yeah.
So like, you know, everybody has preferences. You don't have to like everything
Yeah,
that's out
yeah,
there.
yeah.
That's why
So
there's so many
I
types of
wanna just,
media.
like,
If you don't like
drop
it, don't watch it. Don't listen to it.
Alright, that's our stockpile.
Is
Yeah.
that the guy that interviewed weed smoking muskie, or am I thinking of someone else?
Yeah, that's him. That's the podcast. He also recently had Bernie Sanders on.
Can I get a
Oh,
baggie?
that's awesome.
What?
That's
Can I
really
get
cool
a baggie
though.
from the box?
Yeah, he's like he's like
There
a
we
big
go.
name. So like he does really big interviews with really famous people.
Aha, I fixed it. The stream deck was not working and I had to reset
Yeah.
it. There we go.
But we do have an idea for an actual play podcast in the future, though.
We
So,
are going to be producing an actual play podcast within the near-ish future, yes. We are producing one, the goal is within this year.
Yeah, within the year.
Mm-hmm.
It's in production.
It is in production, actually. We have started,
Yeah.
we have actually started production for it, haven't
Yeah, we
we?
have.
We haven't recorded anything, but we're trying
Well,
to
that's
record.
because I had some family stuff, but I do want to
Yes.
get back to it soonish.
Yeah, we did all the prep stuff is ready to go. I think we're
have
doing a
music. Oh my
pilot.
god, yeah.
We do have music for it.
I'm so happy with music. It's a whole high school friend, and I asked for one song. The guy keeps coming back with more and more. Recently, he sent me an email, and he had like 2 more. And I'm just like, dude, you're too good.
Nice.
But you guys can look forward to that in the future. We'll actually be producing an actual play podcast within this year.
Yeah.
Before the end of 2020, it will start coming out.
I'm in a little bit of a I want to see if I can get it out around the time that Cyberpunk comes out, but that's just wishful thinking.
So we're looking at about September.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the goal. Gosh says, on an unrelated subject, my new CPU cooler is performing beyond expectation. That's rad. That's
Mhm.
awesome. That's really great. Congratulations.
That's
Is
so
that?
rad.
Did you impulse purchase that after we told you not to buy something expensive on Friday? I'm coming for your life here, donkeys. You ain't gonna escape the dawn.
You know, I've been actually thinking about this. I kind of want to have like a little Alan recommends podcast corner in the podcast, just because like I know so many, and I like.
I mean, if you want, you already
Yeah.
have a channel for it on Discord.
Yeah, I do, and
But
like,
you don't use it.
I don't use it as much, but like I kind of want to like get more into it because I love recommending things to people. I've reached a point of critical mass where like I know enough genres of podcasts and I've experienced them firsthand that I can kind of do the sommelier thing and be like, all right, Brandon's this type of person. And then you open a little bag here. There's this podcast. Look at him, make eye contact. No, not that one.
I don't know. Not yet. He's already got like a lesson plan
Yeah.
of like progression. It's like, okay, we'll expose him to this one first.
Yeah, exactly.
And then see what branch he decides to take as
there
well.
is an art to recommending things though.
Mhm.
Like I kind of feel like that whenever I'm like on some forums too, people ask for like, I really like LimeWire or Limetown. What other podcasts are there? I'm like,
All right. Well, tell me specifically what you like about it.
yeah, and then you go into it and just get some really good recommendations.
Fucking top-down camera died
I
again.
know.
It's been a while since I've heard anything about LimeWire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I meant to
right.
Limetown. It's a podcast, but LimeWire, man, giving your computer aids so you can get some free music.
I believe you could download the free version of LimeWire, or like the free downloader, so that you didn't have to subscribe to LimeWire. You could download the the paid-for version of LimeWire from its free version for free.
So you circumvent the
Yeah,
viruses?
no.
No, you just circumvent paying for the viruses.
Yeah.
You just
With
get the
it-
viruses for free.
Yeah, with its own
Free,
program.
oh boy, free viruses.
Fair
Fair
share.
share.
Right down to the computer plague. Sounds about right. Ouch. I never did any of those, actually. I am proud to say I never actually illegally downloaded music.
I did. I had an old Apple thing, and I had to do a lot of research to figure out how to put songs onto it. So like I did a lot of plagiarizing.
You know, unless you count like, I did like download YouTube videos to watch, but like YouTube had a download feature at the time. You were able to just download YouTube videos at the time.
Oh man, please don't tell the FBI agents about this.
Boy, howdy, pirated a lot of shit. That's fair.
I wonder if they're actually still a sort of like team from the FBI or CIA that's still out there trying to catch people that pirate stuff.
Actually did continue doing it for a while. I'm not sure if they still do, but last I heard, the only people they would go after were the people who downloaded like hundreds of thousands of dollars. And it was mostly with regards to software, not so much music. I know for a while people were saying that like if you tried to run for Congress, you couldn't like get elected like officially if you'd ever downloaded illegal music because it's technically a crime.
I feel like that's just like kind of a slippery slope thing where they're just like, you can't have, like they read it and they go, oh, you can't have ever committed a crime. And they immediately jump the gun. It's like, okay, well, what's a petty crime? Okay, you can't ever jaywalk.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Which
Yeah.
means that like I don't think anyone in existence has never jaywalked because technically if you are in certain parking lots, crossing certain lanes is considered jaywalking.
Also, like, turning without signaling, even if it's by accident once,
Technically
that's
that's
a
illegal.
crime.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a crime.
Changing lanes without signaling is also illegal.
I like to believe Obama was driving around and was like, oh shit, Malia, you didn't see that. I absolutely did signal.
Don't tell Senator.
Oh man. I think the most recent thing I wondered was Fallout 4. Ouch.
That's
But
really recent, my
it
dude.
is. Oh no, not that recent.
It's like, no, it came out when we were in college. It was like 2000.
It's been like 4 years.
4
Yeah.
years. 4 years. In terms of pirating things, that is very recent. Because like before the era of Spotify and like streaming things, pirating was rampant. Like,
Bethesda also has made more than enough money
oh yeah,
to support it.
Fallout 4 was one of their last good games.
Yeah, and even then, a lot of people say that it wasn't a good game.
I enjoyed it, but that was because I didn't have a barometer.
What do you think, Brandon? You're a resident Fallout expert.
I have Fallout 4, but I've never like sat down to play it.
Instead, you just continue replaying New Vegas.
New Vegas is so goddamn good.
Well, that was weird because like I
Nice.
I couldn't get into New Vegas.
Really?
Yeah, but I think it was just the fact that it
That
just
was
felt
widely
plotting.
considered to be the best.
It was just so plotting. Like I know, and what I think I did is I did the thing that you're not supposed to, and I killed the main evil guy really quickly.
Okay.
I killed him in like the first time I met him.
I don't think you can do that.
There's a way because I did it, and after that I was just sort of like, what do I do now? And I thought that was the way it's supposed to go, and I'm like,
The first time you meet him is in a cutscene in the beginning of the game where
Yeah.
he kills you.
And then you're on your way to go find him, and you don't see him until you can kill him. In which case you're supposed to kill him.
Oh, in that case, I'm thinking of a different guy. It's the guy that runs the casino.
Yeah, you're not allowed to like.
It's
get to
really
him.
hard to get in there.
Yeah, I was first time I got in there, I did that.
Well,
and
no,
I was like,
he's got like permanently locked doors that that only he can open.
You might have
The
been
computer
confused.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't get into him.
I got into it. I don't know how. I have it on. I streamed it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well then you're down a different path, and there's still more to the story.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got to that point. I'm just like, now I don't know what to do because I'm just like walking around and like everyone hates me, and I'm just
You're
like,
supposed to usurp him. Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, because you have a flash drive with your friend on it, and you plug in your friend, and he goes, "Ah,
Oh.
I have control over it. What would you like to
Yeah.
do with this unlimited power, friend?"
Yeah, you're a little like police dude.
You're yes man.
Can you hand me the writing supplies? Because I'm the only one who uses them. The ones that are in a pile directly in front of you, Albert.
That one.
Thank you. Because you're going to fiddle with them.
So are we good to go?
Yeah, we
I
are.
don't have
We're
any
just
English cards yet.
Oh, yeah,
What
we
the
don't have
goddamn?
anything.
Followed immediately by holy hand grenade.
More or less.
Mhm.
All right. Are we gonna start up then?
Yeah, we gotta get the decks ready.
Okay. I'll keep us on this camera for a little while longer then.
What the goddamn?
More or less.
Yeah, you don't even have to like talk to him. You can just walk up and shoot him, and that's still fine. Cause like you kill him shortly afterwards anyway.
It sounds like Alan just speed ran the game somehow.
Yeah, I don't know. It felt like that.
I
and
mean, you
was-
probably saw him, and you're like, I don't like you.
No, I remember talking to him,
Hmm.
and like we did this whole dialogue thing, and then he forced me to fight him because I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't want to fight him.
Yeah, you're supposed to kill him there.
Yeah. Okay. In
Yeah.
that case, I did it right. It's
Yeah,
just-
you know.
It felt like afterwards I was just like, now there's nowhere to go.
Yeah, you're supposed to search his back room, and you get access to
I
something.
don't know if I did that,
Okay.
but it's been a while. I remember it got to the point where I launched a missile. I launched a nuke.
Oh,
at,
yeah.
At a city.
Yeah,
I'm like,
if you let him go, eventually he just gets caught by Kaiser's Legion, and you
there's
can
another
feel like,
deck we're
well,
missing.
well,
We're missing a
well,
player deck.
where are we now? So, I mean,
Is it directly underneath that scratched card? Is it the
Bigger.
what are we looking
What
for?
the
Is
fuck?
that? What's these?
Oh.
Oh, it's right there!
Wait, what are these and why are they removed?
Oh, well, they're supposed to go in the deck too.
Why are they removed from the deck?
I don't know.
Which ones are those?
This is the.
Oh, so we can count the city cards.
Yeah.
Oh, what are the? Oh, okay, yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
All right.
Yeah, that game was wild.
8, 10.
You
Oh,
can find this like
so doesn't
party
count.
hat. It's pretty
10.
great.
Okay.
It's like a special item because you can. I think it's only like one in the game,
Okay.
and it's supposed to be an Easter
Alright,
egg
we're
from
at
Fallout.
44. Is that right before the threshold?
The rule book's over there.
How many?
We
how
have
many is it?
44.
44. Okay.
Yeah,
I think that's bad.
because you find like in Fallout 3 or whatever.
No, it's the perfect number.
Nice.
That's precisely the number we need. We give it
Oh.
a 6.
I think we planned that.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we did too.
Is this the first game in May?
Yes.
If you have not opened box 60, scratch off the box below. I believe we have opened box 60.
Bless you. Ooh.
Yes,
Right.
I believe 60 we opened.
How many ration events do we get?
8.
Well, we gotta make decisions.
In the meanwhile, I'll do the legacy deck stuff. Journal entry. Hollow Men have left America. Hollow Men have left the Americas alone and seem to be retreating into Europe and Africa. They stop at nothing wherever they go. The plague follows. They stop at nothing wherever they go. The plague follows. They're like men possessed to end everything we've been trying to do for 70 years. Old prejudices still exist. Also, we've learned where our leaders went and why we're still here.
Alright, so right, they fucked off, didn't they?
From the archives, November 5th, year 70. Initiating the protocol during annual leadership summit. It's a long journey to utopia. We are the best and brightest minds of the Havens and feel confident that utopia will take us in. Despite our differences... we
Wait,
have-
it says that Utopia will take us in?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think
Yeah.
it was a place.
It's an existing place. It's not a place they set up then.
Mm.
We have knowledge, skills, and experience. We can help. Those we leave behind would not gain access to Utopia. The list is made. Not an easy task, but necessary. Godspeed us all on our journey. So yeah, it's implied that like someone has to like approve them.
Can someone turn down the TV, please?
Alright, so we need. So I think it's gonna be easier if we choose which ones we don't want, because
Yeah.
we have a total of 11 here, and we need
Yeah,
to
you're
remove
at
3. So
Feels bad, man.
I propose that we remove a dispersal. Airlift maybe.
I don't like that one. I don't like the one that brings them out of storage either.
Well, we're not playing the
Oh,
new
okay.
guy.
Are we
so-
not playing him?
Well, that's what.
That's our
was saying last
stockpile,
time.
though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, because ever since we got the plus 15, it's been a bit more manageable. How many are in the reserve?
Not that
Just
many.
not that many?
Just that amount.
Yeah, then that card's a bit useless.
We currently have more in the stockpile than we ever started with.
Yeah. So I think that this one also can be removed.
This one's not super great. Like, take up to 2 supply cubes from the stockpile.
Well, we already have 8 now.
Yeah, we have 8.
Oh,
the
okay.
other option is
I didn't realize
if
we
you
got
wanna-
rid of
if you want
this
to leave
one.
these ones in, yeah. Because this one says remove them from a haven. And that's kind of useless. This one is kind of useful though, data transfer. So if you want to consider removing that one and keeping data transfer in.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah.
What's the one that we were getting rid of instead?
Place 2 supply cubes from the stockpile to any location.
Yeah, it's kind of like an emergency airdrop or whatever. But the one that we're keeping in is the one where we can switch 2 cards in anyone's hand. Doesn't matter
Which
where
I feel
they're
would
at.
be helpful for this.
Yeah.
Or building.
Okay, sure.
You good with that? Okay.
Yeah. Fuck it, let's go. Alright, should I swap over? I'm gonna swap over to the board cam.
I mean, I still need to do the shuffling.
I didn't do the... Oh, okay, then I'll wait.
What's the other steps for the setup? We can just go through them all these.
Mm-hmm.
Doing that. I did the legacy deck. We set up all the pieces.
Can someone double check that we have the right number of cubes in the stockpile though?
Yeah, how many are we supposed to have? 24 plus 15?
May plus 15, yes.
So 39?
39.
1, 2, 3...
Okay. So, set up the board. Read the legacy deck, supply the grid.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Let's just do.
Let's pop 1 down on everything first.
Okay.
That's how I propose we start off. Because we have at least enough for 1 on each.
We have 39.
Wait! We got rid of cards. What did we get rid of?
LA.
We got rid of LA. Did we get rid of Lima?
I think we were close. We can check. Albert, you want to search for
Oh yeah,
them?
we can always double check the ones that have been removed.
Oh yeah, that's what
Oh
that's a
yeah,
good
yeah,
idea.
yeah. Where's the? Where do we?
The box. It's in the box.
Yeah, it's in
box.
one.
Wow, we have a lot of extra.
Is that 1 on each? Okay.
Other than LA.
Okay. So we've taken out 1 Triple E card.
We removed all of Lagos, I think.
Took out all 3
Yes.
Lagos
Okay, remove
cards.
Lagos then.
We took off Jacksonville.
All 3?
Just 1.
Okay.
Okay.
I think Jacksonville only started with 1, right?
No,
No,
started
it's
with 3.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was one of the starting ones with.
And then I'm pretty sure we removed. Los Angeles was destroyed, actually, wasn't it? Didn't we destroy
Yeah, we
that
destroyed
card?
the Los
Mhm.
Angeles card.
Okay. Cool. So Los Angeles and
Is it-
Lagos are the only
it
ones that are
Atlanta
entirely
in
safe,
there?
right?
Was there what?
Atlanta?
1, yeah.
So I think Atlanta only had 1.
Atlanta only had 1 as well.
Cool.
So Atlanta, Los Angeles, and Lagos are all entirely safe.
That's nice.
That's really nice.
That's
Yeah.
a nice time. Alright, do we want to just put 2 on each?
Yeah, let's
we
put down
have
2 on each and see
enough
what
to do
happens.
that.
We have more than enough. I think this is good. This is very good.
Yeah, I am hopeful, but this game has a tendency to lure you in and then backhand you.
Like, I think we have enough to do 3 on everything.
No. Oh.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah,
we did.
yeah. We can just do 3
Let's
on
not do
everything.
3 on everything though.
Okay, you want to do 4 on like hotspots?
I think we should put the ones that only have 2 cards should keep their 2. We should put. Ooh, yeah. Huh.
Probably 1 on extra on Buenos Aires because it's only got 1 population. Probably 1 on Lima because it's hard to get to. It's infected
Shuffle
or
this?
infested.
Oh, that's a good point.
Shuffle that too.
Or imagine Chicago might want an
Shuffle
extra
these two.
because it's hard to get to.
hmm Yeah, Denver's
Denver and
easier to get to.
London
than
as
Chicago.
well.
London.
No. Put them on the ones with 3s first. London definitely,
Oh, the one.
but the ones that have 3 cards in there to start off
Okay,
first.
London definitely. So then
And
these-
Jacksonville's. Oh wait, did we take a Jacksonville out?
We did.
Okay.
Uh,
Those, yeah.
boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have another one, or we have 3 South Polos, I think.
Can we put them on the Havens too?
We can.
Yeah.
Do we want to start with the rest of them on the Havens?
That's useful if we plan on like making more routes. Do we plan on making more routes?
What am I doing with this? Shuffling?
Oh.
Are there any we can make?
We should, because it's connect 2 new cities to the grid is one of our objectives.
Oh, well, were we going to pick
And
these up?
complete 2 searches, huh?
Oh, complete 2 searches.
If we're going to connect cities, though, we need to balance it out.
Yeah, we also have to remove some.
We're in May now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Have to remove city cards as we go along.
Yeah, but we still need to be a little careful. We shouldn't use it all at once to begin with.
Yeah.
Because we also have to consider the fact that we're going to add new cities and we're going to want to remove some of the new cities as well.
Yeah.
We're also a little hesitant because it does say keep them in here until the game tells you to do otherwise, which implies it's going to have us take them out.
Yeah. Another thing that I will say about the stock, about like this thing, is that the more cards we have in it, the more turns we'll have. So using the produce supply card and getting rid of them is more,
no. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit more... There's a lot more elements to making that decision.
Well,
now.
the idea was that if we're going to add cards to that, we need to add a lot of cards all at once.
Yeah.
Because the thing is the more cards that we add, like, yeah, the game is longer, but the more epidemic cards we also get. So if we're going to add more cards, we need to get it to 51. So we need to add 7 cards.
So we got to really explore.
Yeah, if we were going to do that, we'd want to maximize it to spread out the epidemic cards as much as possible, or keep it where it is.
Yeah.
So it's one or the other.
So before we do the roll for turn order, what's our priorities for this game? So that we're all on
We
the same
got to
page.
infect the cities first.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, we do need to explore Europe, and we need to explore Africa.
Once it's to explore Europe and Africa.
That accomplishes one of these, and then connecting 2 new cities or the 2 searches.
Yeah, we'll have to do the mandatory one.
Yeah.
We've been screwed on that one before.
Yeah, we keep not doing the mandatory ones.
That one's been shuffled yet?
Probably not.
Yeah, let's shuffle that. Because we got boned by it earlier.
Yeah.
Do we want to actually add some of those to some of our problem areas?
I think we should do it to places that are hard to reach. Like, right now, this one's a bit hard to reach.
Lima only has 1 card in the deck to
Oh,
begin
you're
with,
right. Okay. In that case, London's always been a pain in the ass, and we're probably not going to get there until later once we have enough cards,
though.
right?
So how about this? Let's put this there.
Still plenty to play with.
Yeah. Cairo's also a bit risky just because it's one of the
Why do we
ones
only
that
have 2 on Sao Paulo? Sao Paulo has 3 cards in the deck.
And then, depending on turn order, we'll decide where those... Well, no, we can't, right? Won't you decide turn order? Because turn order is the last thing, right? So we got to decide where we want those to go. If we put them on me, and then we get boned if I'm the first one to go. If I'm the last one to go.
I'm okay with leaving it split up like that.
Like that.
Do we want to put any more on other locations, though?
I'm kind... Maybe Chicago, because Chicago is just hard to get to.
It only has 2 cards in the deck, though.
Yeah, but like if we put 4 of them on there, it's good for 2 full epidemics if we happen to drop both of them. And it's so hard to get there. Like the only person that can get there is Sterling.
I mean, if we just put it there and we decide that we don't use these, we can use those 2 cubes to make a connection or something.
This is true.
Yeah.
To connect it to San Francisco.
Before you start drawing those out, we gotta decide and nail this down before we remove the cubes.
How many did you pull out?
9.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just like, if we made connections, I'm not sure where we'd make them to.
I mean, I think we were thinking about, because Dawn was talking about this before, she had a strategy for how to connect this to Denver.
Oh, but I mean like out of our havens.
Oh. There's no real good ones.
Yeah.
Except for maybe connecting Buenos Aires all the way to Los Angeles along the outside. And
We
certain-
can't.
Oh,
You can't cross 2
right,
region
that's
boundaries.
right.
Buenos Aires is already connected to Los Angeles. With the way that we have things set up right now, we can, in theory, if you have the Cairo card and you're in Cairo, you can travel Cairo to Los Angeles by playing the card.
Yeah.
Because they're all connected along the sea route. So...
I'm okay with this.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
feeling
I'm okay with this.
Alright.
Right.
I think this is a solid start.
So characters I'm playing UV Beaker. I guess we can decide this after we do this, actually.
Yeah, we can decide the
Denver.
characters after we do this. Denver?
Denver.
Woohoo.
Tripoli,
I'll let you do it, Brandon.
Buenos Aires, Sao Paulo, Cairo,
They're all different. This is good.
Sao Paulo,
But they're all over the place.
Tripoli.
Oh no.
Lima. Oh, okay, that one. Istanbul.
Okay, Tripoli and Sao Paulo are a bit tricky.
We got a lot of cards in this area.
Yeah.
3 cards here.
Oh
Or 4
wow.
cards here.
Yeah, North America's good.
I mean,
Yeah.
except Denver.
Not Denver, yeah.
I mean, I was gonna kind of head that direction so we can start just like plonking down
Yeah,
connections.
alright.
So my thought is I'm thinking my first turn I go 1, 2, 3. I can only make one connection, but in theory I can connect San Francisco and Mexico City.
Are we going for the connections now? Because if we do that, they add more cards to the deck, which means we have to guarantee that we'll be able to search North America.
If the cards are
Europe.
if the cards are in the deck, then we have more cards available for searches.
Well, no, it adds the cards to the discard, which then you have access to, especially if we need.
That's my thought.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's.
It's
But
your guys'
it
call.
gives us access, immediate access to.
Yeah, I mean the biggest thing is I was wondering because I personally think that we need to prioritize this because we did fuck it up last time.
Doing this makes it easier.
Yeah, it helps.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
Also, we have to address this. Anyway.
Yeah, we have to roll for turn order. I got
Oh,
14.
well.
Wait, is that the full setup? I have to double check.
Yeah, let's give it a check.
6. Oh yeah, I should flip these over. Cool.
4.
P14, please.
That's very cocked. 7.
Damn.
I go first.
That's okay.
It's not the worst. Actually,
Yeah.
I can give you guys. I can give you guys shit.
Hmm.
All right.
Because you're the only one who starts that. You could just give us those 2
Yeah.
resources.
All right. So real quick, I want to introduce my character because it's been a while since we play. We might have new people. So I am playing. My name is Metaphor Muffles. I'm a radio operator. That means that whenever I transfer supplies as a free action, I can give or take supply cubes from a player in any location. I also have the broker mechanic, which
Is that
also.
brave again? Okay.
Sorry, continue, please.
I also have the broker mechanic, and I am a certified broker.
I'm gonna.
I
put it on a
can
different board.
discard as an action any city card from my hand in order to retrieve a card from the player discard pile of the matching color. It's super useful in terms of like movement and stuff like that. Also, it's super good for me because that means that I can get the search cards out of the discard pile,
Yup.
which is what you guys are just talking about.
Ugh.
I hail from Fort Gunfist, and I am 19 years old.
Okay. We'll do it as we do our turns,
Yeah.
right?
So first things first, I am going to pick up these 2 cubes as a free action. So I have the supply cubes in my character. And then I guess there's nothing for me to
Give
do.
them to Don and Brandon. I have the portable antiviral lab,
Okay.
so I'm gonna just use it.
Dawn can make more use of
I'm
those.
sorry, Minion. You
Yeah.
balked it.
Especially if she's going to be using them to make connections.
Yeah.
I broke the
Yeah.
music.
I'm gonna
too.
give
What
this
the
to
heck?
Don.
Okay.
Don, these cubes are yours.
Oh, thank you. I have received a
Uh,
gift of cubes.
Yes. I think I'm gonna head over to Tripoli actually.
Okay.
wait,
I
no.
was thinking of going
No,
there.
actually,
honestly.
I have the production thing, right? What was the mechanics for the production? Because if I produce here inside of a haven, don't I get
Oh,
an extra
yeah.
one?
When you do the make supplies action, take 1 additional supply cube if you're in a haven or supply center.
I mean, you can move closer to this area. And
Yeah, so I'll go.
I'm thinking of going there first, though.
I can give you the cubes.
Well, if he makes them here and doesn't pick them up, you just walk by, pick them up, and keep going.
I can also just give them to you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
I just feel like you
that's-
should move towards a different direction.
Well, where would I go? There's nothing really.
I guess there's also this one.
The U's are closer though.
Well, Dawn's going this way.
Oh yeah.
Albert's probably going that way. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just kind of wherever the wind takes me, I suppose.
Alright.
Yeah, we gotta take care of Sao Paulo pretty quickly, so
'Cause
maybe
these
you
are-
should take care of
This
Sao
is
Paulo.
the biggest cluster of infection cards in here.
Because we got Tripoli and Istanbul?
We got all 3 of them.
Oh, okay, yeah. Albert's gonna be kind of locked up over there again.
Yeah.
So if I use all 4 of my turns just produce, I can get 8 out of there, leaving 1 cube left, and I can give you all of them, or most of them. That way you save that card for later when we need it.
Yeah, I suppose.
And right now I don't have anything to do, so I think I'm gonna do that.
We just keep giving the cubes to Dawn.
Produce 4 times, so I produce 8. 2, 4.
Are they made
6,
of bullion? Maybe.
Honestly, I'd say
Energon?
give 4 to me, give 4 to Dawn.
This is
Yeah.
Pandemic Legacy
Give
Season
you
2.
4, and then I'm
Welcome
gonna
to the
give.
Hello,
Hey!
dude. What's Energon? That sounds cool.
That sounds
Is
awesome.
that a different game?
Give you
Is it a
2,
Pokemon?
and then give you 1.
I choose you, Energon!
All right.
All
So that's my turn. I use all 4 of my turns just to produce, just because I want to get as many of those stockpile things out of there, give you guys gear to supply, and everything's good. All right. Autobots roll out. That's something I've heard from my granddad. He used that phrase a lot.
Alright, that puts Albert next.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta do the
Oh.
draws.
Oh, I got a search card.
Nice!
Yeah, I got Los Angeles.
Hey.
Nice. Okay.
You're going for the Transformers reference. Okay, I see.
Hmm.
I mean, Alan
Oh.
just made the Transformers reference
Yeah.
too.
Oh, Energon.
And then next, gonna draw 2 of these. Denver, ooh, and Chicago.
That's irritating.
The
Yeah.
deck's gonna give it to us.
Denver is in trouble.
Do I need to change what I'm doing and go there instead?
There are only 2 Denver cards in the deck, so the only way that that's gonna like blow up is if we get a pandemic card on your turn specifically.
Which is
Possible.
We've been jinxed before,
yeah.
and Denver's in the critical line. Not necessarily, because now we have the C route, right?
Mhm.
So it's not as dangerous to ignore Denver.
Yeah, but I feel like these have more time than that. So what I'm actually going to do, move me to Atlanta. I'm white, yeah. 1, 2. I'm going to make supplies.
Oh, that's right. You introduce your character because in your abilities,
Yeah, oh,
you
yeah.
have that ability.
So I am Dr. UV Beaker. Once during your turn, when doing a make supplies action, we immediately do a deliver supplies action for free. I also have the courier ability. When doing the deliver supplies action, you may put supply cubes into one adjacent location instead of your current location.
Oh, that's
which
good.
stacks with the buff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
So I do 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna make supplies,
And you get to place it down.
and I get to place it down. I'll place down 3 or 2. I honestly kind of want to put just 5.
That's probably a good bet.
Yeah,
Cause
well,
like
there's 2 of them there, and it's hard to get to.
yeah. We put them all down there, and they will slowly diminish.
1, 2, 3.
This means that I can go over there.
And
1,
make
2, 3. I can only do 1 this turn, but it means that I can ultimately do 2 while I'm there.
Yeah.
2, 3, and then 4 to move me just out to Jacksonville.
Okay.
Just so I'm just
closer.
closer. Yeah. That's my turn.
All right,
Cool.
go ahead and draw.
Draw those cards.
Let's see how good our foresight is.
Ooh. Oh, I have the radio. The data
Oh,
transfer.
cool.
I can pick up the Los Angeles card from you.
Oh yeah,
And then
I was
do-
honestly thinking about going to Jacksonville, like 1, 2 Jacksonville over and search my next turn.
Or you could have you give it to Don, and Don can do it.
I can't get there on this turn, though.
Yeah, I can
Oh.
get there on my next turn. I have enough actions if I don't do anything
Oh.
else.
Oh wait, I could though.
Oh, yeah.
If I went to Sao Paulo and played Sao Paulo. Did we get the epidemic?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
we've got good foresight.
Unless, what's on the bottom?
Well, we can't get Denver.
New
New
York.
York.
That hurts.
That's a
This
pain.
is the only New York card. That's
Yeah.
saving grace.
Oh, is
there.
it the only New York?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
that's the only saving grace in that situation. Tripoli's the only one in danger.
Well, New York's in danger.
Oh, Sao Paulo too. Actually.
Sao Paulo's in danger.
Can you move the?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, real quick, what was the verdict on Los Angeles? Because I can get there my next turn, but that means I don't do anything else. Because the
I
action...
can get there my next turn. I also wouldn't do anything else, but that's kind of okay.
Yeah, but you were planning on doing the routes.
I can get there on my turn and do both searches.
Yeah, I can. Well, I can too. Wait, you can just do the thing.
Yeah, I just go there.
Oh, yeah, you could give me that, and I can take the Chicago card.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wait, why is Chicago useful to you?
I don't know.
I mean, I can take the Cairo card and I have an extra Cairo.
Oh, and then you can use it.
Oh,
to-
yeah, and then I can swap out Cairo for another black card if anyone discards it. And then
Yeah,
I
and then
can
we can do the search.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
well, no, we only have 3 weeks, so we can't do this one.
Oh, you're right.
yeah, okay, you're right. But
You'll probably take.
Well, we need
But we can.
we need monopolies for
Yeah.
take
these
the
stuff.
blue card.
yeah, so I'm gonna.
Or black card, so you can
So
do the.
you gonna play that so I can give him this?
Wait, we have to finish this first.
Yeah.
We have to finish
Oh,
the epidemic.
Because I might need to be deployed somewhere else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Denver,
Good.
that's okay.
That's one of the better ones.
Chicago.
Ah, my bones.
Tolerable. That's okay.
I'd actually have to we end up with a lot of blue cards actually.
Tripoli's in danger, so your plan's still a go to go
Yeah.
to Tripoli.
Okay, then what I can do is I can get to Chicago.
What about?
Oh,
Place cubes, make a line.
yeah, or I take care of New York.
Oh yeah, you can't do both.
We haven't drawn the New York card, and New York card's in there.
Yeah, we have drawn it.
No,
Oh, no.
Not,
Oh, I see
not,
what
not
you
in
mean.
this bout, yeah.
Mhm.
So it's still at risk.
Okay. What do we think then?
But that was your turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we still want to give this to Brandon? Brandon.
Well, we can do it at any time.
Yeah.
So we can
okay.
see what happens
Yeah,
and then
okay.
do it right before we're about to do the
Yeah,
thing.
because Don might draw
Yeah.
something nice.
Something
Yeah.
dangerous.
Draw a bunch of cards.
I'm in vote of like going to New York and doing cubes, and then like heading through Chicago to make those connections. But
Yeah, but I can't make it to Chicago is the problem.
It would be on your next turn, but
Should I pick up the cubes that are there?
Yeah, for sure.
Are you going to be using them, Brandon?
no.
Okay.
I don't really see the point in me having these.
I
ones
gave them to you just in case.
in case I find myself where I need to.
It saves you 2 actions for producing.
Yeah, so it's nice to have.
How many do I put down?
There's only 1 card in the top.
So 3.
3's probably fine.
2 is like the minimum, I think.
Yeah.
But 3's okay.
Because that's the only New York card in the deck, and we
Oh,
can't.
is it?
Right?
Yeah, I think we did take out 1 New York card.
Well, there were 3 total.
Yeah. I feel like that's what someone had said.
Okay, in that case, there's 2.
Because it hurts when we have to remove.
No, we haven't removed any.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
really?
3.
Okay.
So yeah, 3's probably good.
Wait, did we put a destroy one on New York?
I don't think so.
No, I think we would've.
Alright, then 3 go down there. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I can just put these down freely, yeah? Yeah, I can?
No.
No, putting down is an action.
Yeah, so that one took an action too.
Yeah.
So it was
Yes,
1,
and I'm in
2,
Washington.
3, and then yeah.
You're in Washington.
I mean, at least you have the matching card. In case someone wants to come take it or something.
Oh yeah. Who's
I mean,
stacking blues?
I don't see why we would
None
take
of
cards
us.
away from
None of
Dawn.
us.
No, yeah.
Give Dawn her player cards.
My cards.
Player cards.
Thanks. I got Istanbul. I got the Foundations card. This card counts as 2 of its color for the Build Supplies interaction.
Nice.
Which means we probably need to give me the black cards instead of Alan.
Oh, the only reason I wanted to get the ones because if I have 2 Kairos and someone else uses a different card, I can claim it and I can do the search region action.
Well,
We
we
need
can't.
4 different ones. We don't
Yeah.
have 4 different ones.
But we're planning on searching this one this turn, and that reveals
Do we
another
have
black
the blue
card.
cards to do it?
No,
Not yet.
but that's like me.
That's-
Then we can't do it this turn.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
focus on the now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Either way, you discarding that's still good.
If I get a single black card, I can build a black base. Because this one's worth 2. I only need 3
So
cards.
we have the choice of using the ration event for me to give Cairo to Dawn, or I send
This
it over.
one's future thinking. Let's throw it out the window because this is
Well,
like
we can
planning
if
endgame.
you get another like a couple black
Yeah.
cards, you could also
Yeah.
be a potential like to
Yeah.
build.
Well, let's not worry about it yet.
Yeah,
Anyways.
the future thinking takes less
Yeah.
priority.
Okay.
I can also take any 1 player card from a character in my location. So
Oh, that's right.
yeah, we did give that to me. So let's see. We don't need to use that yet because I can't even do it this turn.
Yeah.
So can somebody draw the cards for me?
You want me to
please?
do it? Or do you want
Yeah,
me
go
to
for
give
it.
to
It
you?
doesn't matter.
Denver, Istanbul. Now Istanbul's in danger.
Danger boy.
Oh no! Okay, my bad. I had to flip
You thought that
Tripoli.
was Tripoli.
Yeah, Tripoli's fine.
All right. So it's my
We,
turn.
we have 2 of
We have 2
Tripoli in
of
the
them,
deck.
but oh yeah.
We
if
drew
if
2
we
Tripoli.
double-
We only drew 1 Istanbul, I think.
If we double draw Tripoli, that's gonna be a problem.
Okay.
But if we're willing to gamble it, then we can do the Los Angeles thing.
So do we want to give Brandon the Los Angeles card and get those explorations done?
The searches, you mean?
I
the searches.
kind of
It
want
could give
to.
us bonuses right now.
They have been very, very.
And it
juicy
is
in the past.
just finishing an objective.
I am going to throw out there, we need 3 objectives. We're already planning on doing the connecting 2 cities and exploring an unknown region.
Oh, so we don't necessarily.
Which means if we do the 2 searches, that's kind of like a waste.
It is a waste, but I will say that it has the potential to give us more characters, give us more things. So
I
it
definitely agree.
It might be wear out, but the thing is, it's all random. We don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So maybe, if you'd like, we can not do the connect 2 cities and instead focus on the searches in the unknown region.
Yeah.
In which case, I don't have to go over here and I'm freed up to do other things.
This is true.
That's a good point actually.
I am also going to throw out, though, that doing searching an unknown region is automatically going to connect a new city to the grid because that's what it's always done every single time we've connected
yeah,
a new
right.
city. So they kind of go together.
Yeah, and this is not,
So we
it's not,
might
it's
as
not
well
a secret. It has
do
that
the-
black line.
Yeah. So we might as well do these 2 together and just kind of not put off the Los Angeles thing for now.
LA would be super useful, but we
But,
don't
yeah.
need to worry about it.
Okay.
As far as priority goes, I feel like it's low priority.
Yeah.
Instead, we can use that to give Dawn the black card that she needs.
I could also
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Well, again, we don't need to worry about that yet.
Yeah,
No,
we can hold
the
on.
decision now is that Brandon can do both these searches because he can get there and do the searches in 1 turn,
Yeah.
whereas for me, I would get there and be able to,
I mean-
be able to do 1 search.
What would we have him do otherwise?
Probably hit the Tripoli.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
even then, it's only at risk if it's double Tripoli on top,
Yeah.
which is possible.
It's a pretty big possibility,
It is-
honestly.
Yeah.
I would prefer if Brandon dealt
Just
with
do with it
the
now.
Middle East right now,
Yeah.
the Mediterranean right now. You can keep the Los Angeles card, and we have enough yellow cities that we could do this. So you just keep it in case we actually
This
get
is true.
the other.
So am I
yellow
throwing the
cities.
search out the window?
Yeah,
For
just
now.
don't do it. Just don't do it this game.
Oh, okay.
Because we're already going to be doing
Yeah,
these
it's just that it gives us bonuses that I find very useful. Like, it gave us that new character.
Yeah.
And it gave us,
but-
like, a supply cache of 6 supply cubes last time.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
We've
yeah.
got other objectives.
Yeah.
Like, it wants us to do this.
Yeah, at this point in time, we need to focus on winning the game.
Yeah.
We need to win something.
we need to get a win. We need to get a
Yeah,
W.
okay,
So
go
I'm
do
gonna-
the AAA then.
So it's 1, 2, drop these, and then
Mhm.
head back.
Okay.
All right. That way I'm in a position to produce more if I wanted to. Oh, ration event. Resilient population. Move 1 or 2 copies of a specific city in the infected discard, so I could remove all of the Denver
Oh,
if, if we wanted to. Because Denver's kind of hard to get to, and these
It's
are
a
already...
critical
out of
point
there.
in our North American line.
And we can, if you do that, those supplies just turn into supply routes.
Exactly. Those supplies just convert into me doing
Yeah.
that.
That's pretty juicy.
Yeah, I like
Just
it.
do it.
Yeah.
Just do it?
Get
Okay.
the Denver out, yeah.
Goodbye, Denver.
Wait. Hold on.
Okay.
No, don't do it yet.
Okay. Are you saying save
Wait
it?
until we hit an
Yeah.
epidemic card,
Oh,
just in case.
Yeah.
okay.
Because there's no reason to do it right now. We draw the
Yeah.
epidemic card, and you
Gotcha.
can do that before we start the
Gotcha,
epidemic card.
Mhm.
All right, and then I got another ration.
God damn it.
Move
It's like
up to
a
8
ration.
supply cubes from the reserve to the stockpile for use this game. Wow.
There's no reason to delay
not
that.
to- Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait! Isn't that the?
Oh, destroy this card.
Oh, yeah, that
that's
was a
the
destroy
unwrap.
That's a scary one.
Never mind.
That's the
never
one
mind.
we want to.
Okay. Oh, I can use this to teleport anywhere though.
Can you?
Oh yeah,
It's just
you discard a
card.
city card.
It has to be a city.
Oh, is
card.
this?
It says discard a city card
Oh,
right there.
okay. Well, I feel like we somehow figured out how to use it last time.
No.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
Sao Paulo
Oh right, Sao Paulo's a problem.
and Cairo.
I can go deal with Sao Paulo.
Okay.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's no.
Oh.
What?
I would have had to discard a card to leave Atlanta. Because I have regretful discard a card if you have one every
Oh.
time you leave a city with your supply cube.
Well, why don't you?
No, you.
just oh.
Yeah, so I will retroactively say I will have stayed in Atlanta and just produced. Yeah, I'll just make one.
I'm okay with that. That is the better
Oh, yeah,
choice than
yeah.
having to retroactively.
Yeah.
Oh.
discard a card.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my turn. I have to get to Sao Paulo. So I'm gonna move 1, produce.
Don't you get an extra cube when you produce?
Only when he places down. And he ordinarily has one in his inventory when he does place down.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna produce. That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Cool. That's a good guess.
Yeah. So that's gonna be that. Hey, Overland Gamer.
Hello,
Hello.
Everland. Here's a pandemic that can save us all. We lost the last 4 games in a row. Thanks to the vote of confidence, though.
I got rationed. I got rationed event extended time. Current player gains 3 actions.
Cool. That's useful.
Hold on.
Oh, are you trying to use it to search LA?
Yeah, it's. I only get 1 search if I use it now. I'll just wait because it might be something later.
Mm.
But I got 2 symbol cards, so
That's nice.
If
interesting.
you get Don's foundation card, you can just build the thing.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, I still
know-
have the data transfer.
Oh, right. We still.
I know.
could give you the Los Angeles since you're on that.
Because I'm
end,
going to be over
and
there
I can
anyways.
build because I have. No, I need 5. Oh no, that's
This one's
two.
worth 2.
And
I think that might be the big brain play.
let's do it at the
Let's
last possible
wait.
moment, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
no reason to do it right now.
Yeah,
There's
we still
never a
gotta
reason
draw
to do it
these.
now.
I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to do the
Oh.
extended time now. But with Don's plan, I think that works better, so I will hold off on that.
I think we should hold off, yeah.
Tripoli.
Uh-huh.
Oh fuck.
There's the double Tripoli.
Double Tripoli.
Okay.
I'm glad that we had Branson do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
That could have been really bad. That would have been really bad.
Well, then I think this is gonna be really inefficient, but I think there's no other way around it. I've got to place a cube on Atlanta just so I can move out, because I don't want to discard any of these cards.
Wait, do you want to do the double? Oh no, it's useless because there's no Atlanta cards. Never mind.
Well, it would put an extra. No,
You could
there's
put an
no
extra
point.
one on Jacksonville. Because you're courier.
Wait, I mean, actually, you're not wrong.
What?
If I produce and then place, I get
It
the free
locks up-
action.
Yeah, you're right.
It's just an extra action. I still have the extra cube, but it does lock me out of like doing it later in the turn. But I don't think I need to do it again.
Do you have to place both of them down?
No.
No,
Oh.
he just gets another one.
Okay, yeah, then you might as well just have another cube. I thought you had to put it down in Atlanta, and I was like, no.
No,
No.
The idea is that you produce an extra one, and you can place 2, or you can. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just. Oh, I'll go to Washington.
So that's 3.
Do we need 3 cubes here? Oh wait,
We haven't even gotten Washington
We're
yet.
thinking about removing Denver, aren't we? Or wait, no. That's Chicago. I'm gonna place one in Chicago.
Good. Smart.
You can produce and place. Oh, that's once per turn. You already did it before.
Yeah.
Okay, next
Really?
time.
You can only do these actions once per turn?
His action.
His action. Mine.
Just the farm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Courier
yours-
I can
Yeah,
do
yours
is-
is actually once per turn too.
Oh, yeah, I know that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you meant just the produce.
Farmer's a once per turn. I've definitely messed that up. I wonder if I should just use the portable antivirus.
Kai says, here to ruin your days. Dawn, you look fabulous. Brandon, your mustache is something from a Ryan Gosling movie, you babe. Alan, I'm almost gonna go full homo, calm yourself. Albert, the way you eye me up with those lenses.
Right?
It feels like it's been so long since we've seen you, Kai.
Hi,
Yeah,
Kai.
welcome.
Whoa!
Should I just
How's
be
life?
using
How are you doing?
the portable antiviral lab
Can
as
you
soon as I get a chance?
remind us what it is?
When doing the make supplies action, discard this card to put 3 more supply cubes onto your character card.
Can you run?
I should just use it.
You're not
right?
a hand limit.
Can you run it by me again? What you did for your turn? So you were here in Atlanta.
So I placed I made supplies.
to put one
And
down.
placed one in Atlanta.
Oh,
Using
okay.
his ability.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought he had used the ranged abilities.
I think there's no reason not to use that immediately because it gives Alan more cubes to play with.
Yeah, so I'll do that and have just 3 supplies in my inventory. I'll actually.
Because that one doesn't get rid of green cards or anything,
Yeah.
does it?
No. I'll also just retroact and just put one more extra card.
Backward sleep schedule prepping for Path of
Just have
Exile,
two.
and I stream
Oh.
too often, so my time is always preoccupied. But
Ah.
do lurk from time to time. Well, thank you. We appreciate that. How's your stream going?
Yeah,
How's
dude.
that?
How's it going?
Yeah, how's life? Tell us. We need to catch up properly.
Yeah.
I'll draw my city cards.
You get a lot
I
of, like,
get Washington
weird stuff.
and Atlanta.
You're close by.
I could do it.
You were there last turn.
Yeah.
I can take it from you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do your cards
Yeah.
though.
Again, the searches are kind of like a backseat, I
Did you
feel.
I mean,
Well,
the
yeah,
biggest
but
thing
we
is
can do one and not complete the objective.
well, the biggest
Oh,
thing is
that's
that
true.
Don's planning on going over there anyways to do the routes, so it's on our way. It's not like it's going to be taking.
But doing the searches
Buenos
now makes it harder to
Aires.
do these later because there's less available for when we need
And
these
yeah.
objectives.
Fair, Lima.
The biggest thing is I love the buffs. The buffs just feel like they're worth it getting
Mhm.
them earlier. You know.
Mhm.
Oh wow!
Nice.
Kai streams RuneScape, WoW, and WoW Classic, Path of Exile. A lot of like MMOs.
Yeah.
Nice.
Doing Monster Hunter World of Warcraft, but it's mostly RuneScape and WoW Classic till Friday. Neat. How exciting! Do you stream every day or
Yeah.
like what's your stream schedule? Out of curiosity.
Go ahead, Don.
Versus we're not following you now that I think about it.
I thought we were.
No, I think the point is that he streams a Mixer.
Do you
Right?
stream on Mixer or do you stream on Twitch?
No, that's someone else.
No, this is.
The only one I know that streamed on Mixer was Pharaoh Crew.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of Pharaoh.
Hmm.
There we go. Oh, what rad emotes! I like those.
Yeah, Pharaoh seems like it. So.
Hmm.
Okay. Anyways, it is my turn. I will
Yes.
resume conversing momentarily.
Do you want the Atlanta card?
You're in the same spot. It's your ability. You
Yeah.
just take it for free.
Well, it does take an action.
Does it?
Yes.
I mean, it would anyways.
You could take 2 actions to take the Washington card too.
I can only do it once per turn.
No,
Well, I have-
you're in
we're in
Washington.
We're in Washington.
Oh.
Yeah.
And if you need to, I can do the extra turns. I wouldn't.
Oh shit! Then I can just build the thing with that.
Yeah.
What's
Oh, yeah,
the,
you're right.
What's the radio trade one?
Yeah, and then you can just leave Atlanta, and if it comes around and I get a blue card, I can just do it later. Since we're not prioritizing searches,
Well, question is the radio just swap 1 card each, or is it
Yeah.
2?
It's one card.
Oh dang.
Okay, so all right. If I were to do that, where would you guys
it
want?
says swap, so you
Yeah.
exchange.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's with that. We're talking like I can take the Washington card from him, and then I can use my ability to also take the Atlanta card from him.
Yeah.
And it puts the Atlanta card back into the discard, so we can't search with it. But I could use it to build a supply center.
I think that's more important. And plus, if it comes around to it and I get a blue card, I can always do it later.
Yeah.
And Brandon's right. If you do them now, it uses them for potentially doing that objective in the next game.
Yeah.
So in terms of this, I say we prioritize the main objective.
Honestly, I'm not opposed to putting it in like Denver or like Los Angeles.
Well, I'm thinking about holding on to it until I get to San Francisco.
Ooh, that's also good.
I like that. I like that one a lot more.
Well, I almost feel like I like Los Angeles more.
I can't build it in LA.
You
It's
don't have to
yellow.
play this one.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. So either way,
Yeah, San Francisco's like just as good then.
you're taking these two though, right?
So
For
that would be
sure.
2 actions.
This turn.
I'm trying to calculate it out. So if I did 1, 2, 3, 4,
You potentially have
5, 6, I can do it.
Yeah.
And then you have one
Do
extra
I
card.
have? I do have enough supply cubes if I take some.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Okay.
know that? All right. I'm
We
just
haven't drawn Washington at all, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take 1 cube from Washington.
Uh-huh.
That one's a free action, so that's fine.
No, I need 6 cubes to do this.
You can take mine.
It's
Oh yeah, I
right.
can't just take yours because you're right there. All right. So then this is 1, 2
This is a
to
big
give me
play.
this.
So that was 2.
Oh yeah.
So you're gonna play your card
Yes.
for me.
Playing it right now. Just
So I have
get rid of it.
7 total turns because that gives me 3 more.
Yeah, 3. Yes.
3.
Yeah, so it gives me 7 total.
Yes.
Yes.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll draw them in a
Yeah.
minute.
Yeah.
5,
Uh-huh.
then 6 to do this,
Yeah.
and then I still have 1 more action.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so So we technically need to do we need to do the connecting San Francisco
Yes.
bit first.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it actually matters because it'll just put the cards in the thing. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's not gonna like have us open a box or anything.
Yeah.
All right. Take these.
So they're discarded.
Yes, those are discarded. We put this here. I need to draw the lines. Those go in the game end area. Those go in the discard pile. Cool.
There's a double search action there.
Huh?
There's in the San Francisco player card. There's 2 search actions in there.
That means it
Oh,
was
yeah,
going
yeah.
to become easier in the future.
Yes. Okay. So I still have 1 more action.
Yeah.
That means we should also remove 2 cards from or city cards in the future from.
No, not yet.
Oh, not yet.
We need to hold off on that
Oh,
because
okay.
so that's 2. We need to add 7 total. So if we do that, and then this will add a certain
Probably
number.
like 2. Yeah.
Probably 2,
Oh,
statistically probably 2, so then that's 4. If we can connect 3 more things, then we'll be good. We don't have to, but I'm satisfied if we connect this. I'm satisfied taking 5 because I am planning on connecting Mexico City.
So you still have 1 action. Do you want to backtrack or do you want to?
You can make supplies. You get the extra one now that this is a supply center here.
I do get an extra one. I'd rather make supplies and stay somewhere that I know is safe.
Yeah.
You mean
Okay.
using the produce supply card that you have?
No. I
It's-
just
it's the same
make
number.
supplies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that was the same number, by the way.
Yeah.
It's based off of the population.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I would rather
yeah.
do that in Sao Paulo.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, and that's my turn.
While Brandon goes, you can draw the line.
Well,
We gotta draw. We gotta.
Oh, did you do your draw cards? yet?
No,
No, I haven't.
we
Give me
we
those
have to
cards.
draw with marker, then draw the
Yeah.
card.
Yeah. Oof. All right. So we got New York and the epidemic.
Wait, do we want to do this thing
Yes.
first?
Oh
Yes.
yes.
All right, what am I removing? Am I removing Denver or Tripoli? Or Sao Paulo?
Ooh, Tripoli or Sao Paulo.
Tripoli's
Tripoli's
the
the
most
danger
dangerous.
one.
What do
So-
we have? We drawn 2 of Tripoli or
Yeah.
2 of Sao Paulo?
We've drawn
Both.
2 of
Correct. Both are
Tripoli.
correct.
We've only drawn 1 Sao Paulo.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay,
Tripoli.
remove the Tripoli.
Out of here,
Tripoli's the
Tripoli.
danger one.
Out of here.
And the wording on that has to be the same copy, right?
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh yeah.
Don't hold on. You still have played it. Draw the bottom one first. You
Oh.
can interrupt.
I can?
Yes. It's anything in the disc.
London. It's only 1 London card.
Okay.
That hurts.
Yeah.
That hurts the bones.
That's bone hurt and
I'm
juice.
still
but
fine with Tripoli.
I'm still down with Tripoli because otherwise we remove a singular London card and it would suck to get a plague cube there. But it is what it is. Do we have? No, we don't have her. Never mind. We don't have the herbalist.
We don't have the herbalist, but we do have that 1 ration event card that removes 2 plague cubes.
This is true.
It's in there somewhere, and it's
Yeah.
just up to RNG whether or not
This
we
is
draw it.
This is
So
very, very true. Okay, I'm going to.
Yeah, we're gonna end up having
Wait.
to build.
I didn't draw city cards on my turn.
Yes, you did. You drew 2 blue ones. You gave
Oh,
one
I already
red.
gave them to you.
We're gonna have to build a research center here anyway to do
Yeah.
this, so it'll
Oh, I should
satisfy.
have held on to the blue ones and put them there. I didn't even
Oh,
think
I
about
forgot
that.
about that again.
oh, fuck.
It's fine. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
It sucks. It's okay.
We can build them very, very fast.
Yes, because I already have 1 New York card. If I can get 2 more blue cards, we can do it again.
We also still have the Foundation's blue card in there somewhere.
Yeah.
So let's just
Mhm.
cross our fingers and hope that Don draws that one.
We got
Again, we also still have the data transfer.
Chicago.
Oh, we do have the data
Buenos
transfer.
Aires.
Ooh, scary.
We need to touch up Buenos Aires.
Yeah, I'm in the region, but not the best place to do it. But no, it is Sterling Silversmith? Silverwings.
Silversmith.
Silver Wings?
Silverite.
Silverite. There we go.
I'm on the case. So am I going to No, I no longer need to address Tripoli.
Yeah, Tripoli's.
Cairo and Istanbul are problem children. Or alternatively, I could just go to Buenos Aires and drop stuff there.
Use your blue card, because if you can discard your blue cards, that gives me more to play with later on.
Oh.
Because there's a lot of blue cards there. So long as I draw blue cards, I have a decent amount.
So should I deal with Buenos Aires or go to
I feel like you should
do stuff here?
handle these, and Alan can do Buenos
I'm
Aires
in
on
Buenos
his
Aires,
turn.
yeah.
He's in the area already.
It's a little risky, but I think we'll be okay.
Yeah.
Well, how
I am more
many-
willing to play the statistics this time.
Okay.
This is rough.
Yeah.
It's really hard to do
this is done, right? Oh, well, we have one.
Yeah, we only did one, yeah.
Okay.
Because I did not make a new connection here. That makes
Yeah.
us better connected, though, and it makes it a lot easier to traverse this area.
Yeah.
I actively do not want to connect San Francisco and Chicago.
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is because we're probably going to get another region up here.
Yeah.
In which case, if we do that, it means Denver cannot connect either, and I don't want to risk that yet.
Yeah. Denver's a good hub.
Yeah. We'll have to see where we're at that point, but for now, I like this.
Didn't we get like an air? No, that's spoilers.
Don't worry about
Yeah. Don't think about that. Don't think about it.
So
It's the apocalypse.
we have 3 different variants of blue cards in the deck right now. So if I do discard this, that's all 4.
And then it just
Yeah.
counts on me being able to draw blue cards to swap them out.
Yeah.
Or people just like hard giving them to you.
Yeah.
That's a
They've
lot
got
of
the
turn.
data
It is a
transfer.
lot of turn. And with the data transfer to get the 1. I mean, I guess you could data transfer Chicago to me, but the Cairo and Istanbul are still in danger. I would much rather that.
Okay. So we'd rather just play the statistics on that one.
Yeah.
Well, there's only one bonus area card in the top of the deck, and we already
Yeah,
drew it.
very true.
Okay.
So it's not in danger for the next couple of turns.
Unless
and
I-
on my turn, I can.
Yeah. Okay. This is a pretty slim chance, and we did just draw it.
We should be okay.
It's astronomical that we're gonna draw another epidemic card right away.
So I just put stuff on Cairo and Istanbul.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Unless you want to use your ability to move us, but there's no reason for anyone to move anywhere, right?
Yeah. Does anyone need to move anywhere?
Do you need to be somewhere?
No.
I'm safe.
I don't need to be anywhere in particular.
Okay.
If anything, I can like make I might. If you want,
I move you to me. And
I
then
move
do my
you to
thing.
me. You do your thing, and then afterwards on your
I
next turn,
skedaddle
you can
away somewhere.
Skedaddle away, and I deal with the
Take over.
situation.
That might be a wise move for future.
Wait,
I've kind
I
of
could-
band-aided blue already, so
And I'm over there too.
yeah.
Yeah. You could deal with Istanbul and
I
drop.
could go to
them-
London.
London's also in there. We haven't drawn it yet.
Yeah.
so.
So I produce
There's only one.
2, 3 drop. Yeah, but there's only one of these
Yeah.
2.
Istanbul, there's 2. No, there's only one. There's only
There's
one.
2 Tripoli.
Tripoli we
Maybe
removed.
remove triple.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
So Tripoli's fine.
Istanbul and Cairo have the same
And I can
odds.
still discard the Chicago card to do it. That way we have all of the things that we could probably need in the.
I think it's more valuable if it's in your hand.
Yeah, because then we could data transfer it if it came to it. Either Don or me, because in order to build the research center here.
Do you have to discard a city card to do it?
I don't have to, but my turn would then end in London because it's produce 1, 2.
Place, yeah. And then he wouldn't be able to move you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's still fine.
Okay.
I can just walk the hard way.
Do we need the Cairo card?
No.
It doesn't necessarily look like it.
No.
No, we don't need it.
Okay, then I can just ditch this card then.
Yeah, then you can
Okay.
still move him. Oh, you should probably move him first.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's move, discard, or well, move, produce, then discard.
Yeah, using your ability.
Oh, yeah,
Place.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you still end with one then. Though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but,
but
at
it's
least Albert he saves 2 or 3
Yeah.
turns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3 movements.
So that's a pretty good card
that pays
for
off.
something that we have a lot of. Like we have a lot of black cards anyway.
Mhm.
Alright, let's see if we got this nasty pandemic.
Free supplies and London.
Hey!
Nice.
That's another blue.
There are 2 of the cards you need.
Sao Paulo.
Which
and
means if I can
Denver.
get to Brandon,
I mean, or I get to you, which is pretty easy for me.
Yeah, we can meet up in Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, because well, you need another city card in order to do the thing.
Well, no. Once on your turn, move as an action, move a pawn to any other pawn.
Oh yeah, she ends in
Wherever she goes, I just go, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can end in Chicago. I can connect Mexico
And
City
well,
and
you
then
can
end
do
in
the
Chicago.
thing where you pull from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the same thing.
Anywho, that's the end of my turn. I did my draws.
Okay. It is now Muffles' turn. Metaphor Muffles. All right, I need to deal with bonus areas. Right? That's what I need to do.
Yeah. Sao Paulo is also scary. Lima's at the top of the deck, so it's going to be scary soon. And it's also very difficult to get to. But
Yeah.
it does still have like one turn kind of remaining because there's only one card in
Yeah,
the
there's
deck.
only one card in the deck.
Okay, so in that case, I'm going to produce twice, go to bonus areas, place them all down. I feel like that's a better use of my actions just to secure bonus areas for the future.
Yeah. If you could transfer me like 1 cube.
All right, yeah. Okay, I'll produce twice, so I produce 4.
Yeah.
And then I am going to transfer. Oh, actually, I'm gonna transfer 1 to Sao Paulo. I'm gonna transfer. You need 1, right?
Yeah.
Should I give you 1?
And then move and place them both.
So that was 2
Yeah,
actions.
card counting is definitely one of those prerequisites for this goddamn
Yeah.
game. Like,
Oh no! I can't place here because that takes an
That's
action.
an action,
Yeah.
yeah.
Alright, in that case, I'll give you 2.
Okay.
And then I'll move
Don't con point.
and then
Plus.
place. So that's all 4 of my actions. Alright. And then I get Lagos. Ooh.
This is getting good.
Jacksonville.
Ooh,
We just
that's a
need to
yellow.
get You...
I can build a yellow. And then.
No, you need 5 to build the yellow, don't you?
Well, I'm one. I'm
Well, if we
closer to it.
data transfer between him and Dawn has a yellow.
Oh, and I can give her another black card.
Yeah, if we swap a yellow card and a black card, then we can do it.
Yeah, and then I can build a thing in like in Lagos or
Oh,
something.
that's big money.
Or I can do it in Lima, so that way we don't have the risk of the 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I mean, Buenos Aires is also one.
Is it 1?
Yeah.
I would say do it in Lagos just in case we actually get. all
Yeah,
the
we
cards.
also do need one in Lagos at some point.
Yeah, we will need one at Lagos.
Yeah.
The big old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I vote
like
that we try to make that one permanent if we can.
Yeah.
We need to do the
The blue one though.
the blue search action. We have to do that in this
Yeah.
game.
And this is just all random because I need the blue cards in order to swap them.
Yeah,
And I
Chicago,
need the-
London, New York, as far as blue cards are out
Yeah.
right now.
Washington's are in there, as well
Yeah.
as San Francisco's.
I can harvest them, but I need what's the hand limit? 7, right?
Yeah.
I'm at hand limit. Okay, cool. All right. Let's see. Got Denver and London.
Ugh.
Scary.
That's okay.
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 That's the 1 London card, so you're safe.
For now.
So Tripoli, we already took the cards out of, right?
Yes. So
So Tripoli's fine.
Istanbul and
Tripoli is a
Cairo
safe
are in
zone.
trouble.
Until we draw it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Wait, you get 2 cubes for producing while you're in the Haven.
Right.
Ooh. Tasty.
Then that's 2 actions
1,
though.
2,
What?
3. I make and place, so it's the same action.
This one doesn't. You don't need a move. It's not once per turn. Only the produce action is.
Oh,
so you
right.
can stay there and just yeet supplies. So that way you save a movement, right? So
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
produce to place, and then you can produce again.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yep, I don't have to move at all.
He just stays there and just producing.
He's got like a t-shirt gun with like supplies.
You get supplies.
we got?
You get supplies.
I have 1 Quiet Night
Ooh, that's gonna be
and
good.
the Chicago card.
That is our 4th unique. No, it's not. Never mind. We already have Chicago.
Yeah. If you can get the data transfer to you. Wait.
No, we want to use the data transfer on you and Dawn.
Oh yeah.
Because it gets
Give-
both
give
of you
yellow.
the ability to build one each.
Yeah.
Which
But
completes
we
that.
need to build the blue one in London.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the thing. We need.
I
the
mean,
blue one.
we don't have to only build 3 in this game.
We don't, but the idea is that we kind of want to, so that way we can make them permanent, so that way we can do the support explore actions. with
Okay,
them.
but what else are we gonna use these cards for, right?
Nah.
We got to do the search.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So-
no, I mean, what else do we need the yellow and black cards for? Because
Oh yeah.
these have to be blue.
Part of me wants to say, like, what if I did the data transfer, you gave Dawn a black card, and I guess we still have to build the blue card anyway. Still have to build the blue base. If only Brandon had one.
I don't know what.
A blue, black card.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have to do it. Oh, we do have to do it right.
We have to do it at the beginning of my next turn next time. We can wait.
Oh, right,
Because-
because Don can't even get all the
Yeah,
way.
because if Brandon draws draws a black card, then he can go with that
Yeah.
plan. And if he doesn't, then we'll go with my plan and get
Yep.
in the yellows.
Sure.
Well, we already have the
Did I
cards
draw
to make a
my
blue base.
Infect?
No, because I drew London for Brandon.
Istanbul and Lima.
My boons!
I mean, it's getting nasty.
Yeah, we do need to do the blue base. I'm like, I want to use it to give Don a blue card.
How many blue cards do you need?
3. I can get them all from Branson,
Yeah.
but then we don't have the unique blue cards.
Well, we don't need the blue cards. We need the base first. So the
I
unique
know,
blue
I
cards
know.
doesn't really matter.
I mean, Alan can start pulling cards out of the discard.
If he gets blue
If
he
I
cards.
just
get
needs to
blue
draw
cards,
blue
yeah.
cards.
Yeah, but I mean, we'll come to that. Oh, as we do.
Yeah. Right now, our priority is to get the base there first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's take that one step at a time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right now, it is Don's turn. Lima's in trouble, but there's only one Lima card, and we did get it, although
good.
we're close to the epidemic, so that's the only danger. Oh wait, Lima got that permanent thing on it.
Nope.
The
Can't-
faded.
You
Can't-
don't want to end your
stay
turn
there.
there.
Yeah.
I kind of just want to.
Well, it's at 1 population. I don't want to let it drop to 0 again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Support.
can't afford that.
The ports are valuable.
Well, with the route around, it's the same amount of turns to get to the thing.
It's still pretty.
Yeah, I know. It just feels bad to let a city go. I get it. We should save it if we can. But in terms of cities to lose, it's not as bad as losing.
That's the only card for it, though.
There's only one card for it, and also it means that that entire coast doesn't have an entry point, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's valuable to be able to enter the continent from both
It's
sides.
also the only place we can connect Bogota to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's important to keep.
Yeah.
I think you have to do just what you were originally going to do, Don, and just meet Brandon at Chicago. You just have to do something else on your turn.
Well, you can connect Mexico City like you were planning to, and then still make it to Chicago with one extra turn.
Yeah.
You can produce while you're in the city.
Well, I was also thinking about connecting San Francisco and LA, but that's a little greedy, unfortunately. I don't have the cubes for that.
Yeah, you'd have to produce anyways.
Yeah.
Normal Brain, learn card counting to hustle casinos, Galaxy Brain.
Learn card counting to win at Pandemic.
Yeah.
You can produce first.
Yeah, so, well, I don't need to. I don't need to, but I might as well. So I can have the 2. Actually, just leave them there. Because I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm going to spend them anyways.
Bam.
So wait, that was 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Go ahead and draw with a pen.
Draw the cards first.
Oh.
Which one is it? Mexico City?
Sorry, I realized you should be going.
Yeah. Produce supplies. And produce supplies.
Hey!
Fucking useless, thanks! These are not useful for me at all.
Yeah.
They're actively the worst.
They're actively bad for
Did
my
you
character.
draw these ones?
No, not yet.
Alright, we got Cairo and New York.
Covered.
Alright. Brandon.
Sterling's on their way. Wait, yeah, because I'm. Well, I can't give these to her.
You can give me
You can
Chicago.
Saves
I
you
have
money.
to take London on my turn.
Yeah,
though.
so I'll need some.
One
So
turn.
I need 1 turn, 2 turns. This is 1 to move into the trade. So I have an extra action. So I'm just gonna go ahead and produce. Plays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
No, go to Fort Gunfist and produce. We go 1.
Well, I want to put it on London.
Oh, I see.
I want it in London,
Yeah.
and then I
3,
can get
and
it.
give me Chicago.
4, yeah.
There we go.
Yep.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I don't want these produce supplies cards.
Yeah.
All right.
Chad Warren's
Hey,
here.
I got another.
Hey!
Another London.
Hey,
That's perfect. If you meet me in London and give me both of those, then I can use them to swap out for different cards.
I'm gonna take one of London though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don's
Oh, okay.
thinking one.
But, yeah. Okay. Sao Paulo.
No, that's Buenos Aires.
Oh, you're right. Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
And Washington.
Okay, that's okay.
Is that our first Washington?
I think so, yes.
Hi, Quill. How you doing today?
Hello.
How are you doing, my dear?
That is the first Washington card we've had.
I
so-
have to steal cubes from someone next turn.
I have 2 cubes you can take.
You need the cubes.
Oh, I will need the cubes.
Next turn I can probably use my stuff to just produce stuff.
No. Yeah, if you.
I won't even be able to build in London my
No,
next turn.
because right now
can't make it there.
I need to deal with Sao Paulo and still build. And in order to do that, I need
Take them
cubes.
from me.
Okay.
Because the thing is even if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, I can't build in London my next turn anyways, and
See.
Brandon can't get me there first. So I'm thinking you might as well take them. I go 1, 2, 3, and then I produce, and then my next it doesn't
Okay.
matter.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. My turn now, right?
Yeah.
We're doing
No,
well.
Brandon, it's still your turn.
How are you doing, my dear?
No, I
We're
drew-
playing some
Oh, you drew
Pandemic.
London. That's right.
I need to use the restroom. I'll be back.
Okay. So on my turn, I am going to steal Don's cubes using my radio operator ability,
Give them cubes.
and then I'm gonna go 2, 3, because I can't get there, and I want to do this.
Yeah.
3, 4. No, hold on. That's 1, 2, 3, and if you use your ability, I can take the Sao Paulo card,
Sure.
and then she needs
Any black card.
I'll give her an Istanbul. So that's
Instead.
that's that, and I have 5. So I'm going to produce
Hell yeah.
a supply station.
Boom. Big money.
All right.
Oh, can you also move the Connect Cities up?
Oh yeah, we did. Oh, dude,
Yeah.
this is dumb.
What?
Because we did Mexico City.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Is Mexico City's cards in there?
Yep.
Cool. Hell yeah.
All right. So that was my turn. We're good.
Yeah.
We are golden. My phone.
I think it's mine. Yeah,
Okay.
it's mine. I got it here.
Draw your cards on.
Balloons! Hey, hi. We're doing pretty good, Quill.
Oh.
Oh, there's the epidemic.
You got a blue card at least.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
New York again.
Oh, my bones. Anyone?
That sucks, actually.
Can New York
We're at
stop?
3 now.
Oh, we are.
We're at 3 now. Do you want to risk using it?
I can use One Quiet Night.
Yeah. That gives Dawn, like, instead of, like, doing this, well...
Yeah, because
I can... Yeah, because it's Alan's turn, right? I can
Yeah.
One Quiet Night and deal with New York on my turn.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. That works much better.
Uh-huh.
Actually, let's look at the ratio here. We also have 2 Denver.
Oh, God. Denver has no Q. Wait, no, we moved this.
Yeah, so there's 2 Denver,
Okay.
Chicago, 2 New Yorks, 1 Washington, and 1 London.
So the problem ones are Lima, New York,
Sao Paulo has 2, so it can withstand it. There is a Lima card in here,
and Denver.
but Lima's already got the thing, so Lima's a bit risky.
But we don't want... Yeah.
Yeah.
Lima's a big risk, and... But Albert's, like,
In the zone to be able to get that,
there.
Yeah.
and it's so much harder to get to Lima.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, we could just handle either. We have choices because he can just do the produce and then Huck from this research center.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can also do the same thing for Gunfist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have either choice.
Yeah, I'll let Albert do that. But
Yeah.
I was just doing it. I was vamping while I was shuffling. Sorry.
Mhm.
Oh, Quill says that I'm just installing GameCube games on my Wii U.
Sick.
Nice, bringing it back to 2016.
Well, I feel like the thing lies in
Well, I mean, I can't do both.
Yeah.
I just have to pick one, and New York is just more statistically probable.
Yeah. So you're going One Quiet Night?
Gonna One Quiet Night.
Okay, we're good.
okay.
One, I'm gonna use my produce supplies.
Nice.
We got 3.
Does
Alternatively,
that,
use
does
it in
that-
Sao
hold
Paulo
on,
for
does that
6.
stack with that?
What?
Does that stack with the ability?
No, 'cause
Okay.
it's not a make supplies action.
Oh, I see.
2, honestly. Oh wait, actually, hold on.
Okay.
So that was 1. I can do a produce supplies.
Mhm. This triggers the courier.
So that was 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alternatively, you could stay there and throw some on London because we're going to be there soon. It's kind of
You're
a
not
risk.
wrong, actually. I'll keep 1.
Oh, this ability's so good,
Wait,
Albert.
did you just? Oh, I see.
Yeah, he can just throw them where he's at.
Mm.
I love that ability.
It's pretty good.
I know.
Alright, draw me some cards. Tripoli and another produce supply.
Perfect, because you're going to Sao
Yeah.
Paulo next. You just kind of just rain supplies. All right.
Hmm.
Draw the 3.
Yeah.
Want to do it or should I?
Let's see what we.
Istanbul,
Okay.
Denver,
Denver's scary.
Cairo.
All right. So Denver's got one more card in the
Yeah.
immediate deck.
Yes, it does.
Ooh. Do we put it up to chance and risk drawing 3 or no? I feel like it's too. It's either do we risk Denver and continue risking Lima.
Denver's more important though.
Yeah. If we lose Lima, that's no longer part of our grid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that hurts our value at the end.
And like Don's right, like it's important because it's the only way to explore Pagoda.
Pagoda, yeah. But we're not prioritizing exploring the zones we have yet. We have prioritized exploring regions.
I mean, they're going to have to anyway.
Yeah,
Like,
eventually.
we've already spent points to leave it at 1. I kind of don't want to spend points to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
It's start of your turn.
All right. So we've expended one quiet night because Lima didn't have a thing,
yeah.
and neither did New York.
Did we get the epidemic?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
epidemic
It
happened.
was New York.
We reshuffled. New York got hit again, so there was 2 New York cards in here. Albert used one quiet night on my turn in order to preemptively go over and deal with New York.
So he was able to move over, huck a bunch here in New
and
York.
some in London, so prepare for next turn. We ended up drawing Cairo and Denver.
Yeah. So Denver no
And
longer has any
Istanbul.
cubes. And Istanbul, yeah.
Yeah, so Denver's at no cubes
So
with
is
one
Lima.
more Denver card in the top of the deck. Somewhere.
Same with Lima.
And Lima's also on top of the deck.
So there's not really much we can do for Lima. That choice has kind of been made.
Yeah.
But now our choice is: do we like risk you drawing 3 cards and Denver being there? And if we make that risk, then you're able to continue doing whatever you were doing for the stuff.
Yeah, because you have you can get the London card, still get over to London.
You draw
Or-
one card,
yeah.
move.
I can't make it to London my turn anyways.
But the point is getting closer,
Yeah,
right?
Can you place a cube on Denver while still being able to get to London on your next turn?
No.
No, I don't think so either.
Because I would take,
No,
move,
well,
produce.
I just
twice.
slingshot her to you.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah. If you deal with
Oh, okay.
Denver, he can slingshot you to
I can only put 1 cube on it though.
That's better. That's enough.
Better than nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I take London, I move to Denver, I produce a cube, and then I place a cube.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I also realized that I now have enough black cards to produce a black base too.
Mhm.
So if we wanted to pause on the blue base so we can see what other cards we get, I can do the black one first.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to do the blue one first.
I mean, I can't do anything until my next turn anyway.
Wait, no, you end the game because that's the 3rd one, and we get the new region.
No, we this builds, then we need to discover it.
Yeah, we need to
after
search
we
it
build.
first.
So we still need 4 more
Oh,
blue
yeah,
cards. We
right.
need you getting blue cards so that you can then pick
Yeah.
them out. Yeah.
As it stands right now, we have banked on reconning the unknown region.
Yeah.
Correct.
We
Yeah.
cannot do the searches. We have to recon.
You gotta do it.
And that's okay. We still have plenty of time left in the game too.
Do you have a way
We
to get
don't
to,
have any incidents. We have tons of time left in the game. We are
Uh-huh.
doing really well.
Do you have a way to get to Chicago, Alan? Where are you right now?
I'm over in Lagos.
I can either slingshot her to you or him to me.
Why do I need to be over there?
I don't know.
No.
Well,
Oh.
try to give you the Chicago card.
What does it matter? Oh.
Yeah, trying to get unique cards stacked on me before, because right now you're already prepped to do that. Now Albert's trying to prepare me in order to do the search.
Mm-hmm.
So then that's Chicago. Hold on. Let me think real fast.
Mm-hmm.
So what cards do we have on the table right now? So we have the Chicago card.
Yes.
We have a Washington card. We have a London card. We have a New York card. We do have 4 unique ones out on the table right now.
Oh, we do.
Well, the biggest thing is that I can still get them. I just need to have 4 blue cards in
If-
my hand.
I can get the other London card from Brandon. I can use 2 Londons and a Chicago, which means we still have a New York, a London, a Washington, and a Chicago. And there's still
No,
4
this
unique cards on the
requires
board.
me giving you...
You're right there, but there's still be 3 unique cards out on the board.
Because having to take stuff out of the graveyard...
It takes 1 action, but
Yeah.
it's all based off of chance of how many cards I get.
We also still have a full round before I can even think about placing that blue base down. So there's a solid chance that we will draw another blue card. So okay, I think we're in a a decent position. Hello, Magrady. How are you
Hello.
doing today, my dear?
Did you do your draw cards?
You did this? I think so, because you're
I
at
got Istanbul
You're
and
above-
a blue card.
you're above hand limit now. Yeah.
I got a blue card and a black card.
Can I just discard one of those produce supplies?
Just now?
Yeah. Yeah, just now.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
No, maybe I picked up a produce and the black card, but I know that I got the Istanbul card this turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The symbol you got from the trade, the one with Alan.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which one I get rid of.
Yeah.
They're all the same.
Yeah, that the ones that you have more value because that one. Only
Wait,
has
did you
100
already
bucks.
just trade
Yeah.
me without me being here?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for the thing, and I made the display base thing.
Oh, okay, I see.
Oh, yeah.
That one was. That
Okay,
one.
I see what
you mind if I draw infection cards, or do you want to do whatever?
Wait, in that case, you haven't drawn yet.
Wait, what?
No, because I gave you that Istanbul card.
Yeah, but she wasn't at hand limit. Now she is, which implies that she has drawn.
Oh, what did you draw?
I don't remember.
Probably a blue card.
And
No,
or maybe I drew 2 produce supplies. Because I wasn't at hand limit when I went away.
Okay.
So
Maybe I don't know.
I don't think so.
we have London, Chicago, and Denver. Whoa.
Yeah. Alright,
I'm glad we did that.
Yeah.
Because now I can go and plonk one down on Denver too.
Yeah, and there's 2 Denver cards in here already. Wait, you could go there and take these cards out.
Oh, I
That's
can.
We still have that ability.
Should I do that?
You can if you want.
Okay. I mean, we might as well make use of it, and Denver's a really key point.
Yeah.
Right now.
One. You can do it twice or just once?
Well, I'll move once, and then I guess I'll do that.
Both?
Yeah, let's go ahead and just remove.
And then you get 1 action left. You can slingshot Dawn.
What? No, I have 3 actions left.
Yeah, these aren't actions.
They don't take actions?
They don't take
Those are
actions.
No, but we do have a hard limit and we cannot remove them once we put them in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a limit of 30 of these cards, the infection
I thought it
cards.
was 45.
No, it's
No,
30.
it's
It's
30.
30 each.
It's 30
each
each.
type.
Okay.
That's why we have to be careful with it, because we want to be able to use it on other ones.
So I do that, I do there, and then I guess I'll move here and produce. Or, well, I don't have to use this, I can just produce it.
Yeah.
It's the same amount.
Yeah. That way Alan has cubes.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Please drop blue cards. Here, all good. We need the blue cards.
Sao Paulo. Oh,
Fuck
it's the
Hey.
Yellow Foundation. Not great, but if we build it on Lima.
Hold on. Before you draw the next one and we potentially get an epitaph.
Uh-huh.
I still stand beside I should take that London card so we can keep the New York card because that one's unique. Like, I get it doesn't really matter all that much.
The biggest thing is that
It doesn't matter that
I
much.
can draw from the discard
Yeah.
pile. I just need to get 4 cards, period.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to. Somebody else can, too.
Yeah.
We just have to get cards. We just have to get the blue cards. Whatever. Do it. Flip it. Pyro.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Lima, that's our first plague cube. It's
Fuck!
not here.
It's hard to
We
get to.
have to put a base down there now, otherwise it goes to 0.
Yeah. Or we get the
get the-
event.
Oh, the event, yeah.
Yeah, the events in there.
Sao Paulo. And Washington. Uh-oh.
My bones!
Spooky. I like doing this. This is nice.
I had to move them so I could draw.
Okay.
Alright, my turn.
Correct. Do you want my cubes?
Yeah.
Because I don't need them.
Dawn needs cubes, doesn't she?
Yeah, she'll need cubes.
Or do you want me to get you cubes on your turn?
I will need to have 2 cubes eventually, yes.
I mean, I guess she also has to produce supply cards that are quickly filling up her hand as well.
Yeah.
Okay, but
So don't...
okay.
Does it take an action? Yeah,
I
it
think
does
it
take an
does,
action.
yeah.
But it...
So
it's
keep in
fine.
mind on how many actions
Yeah.
you need to do whatever you're gonna
So,
I-
should I deal with
2.
Lima and Sao
Oh.
Paulo, or should I try to get to Washington?
Can't do anything about Lima.
I mean, Sao Paulo still has 1 more card in the top deck.
So Paulo's more important, yeah, but we can't do anything about Lima.
do. Mm-hmm.
If I go to Sao Paulo, then I don't think I can get Washington. If I get Washington, I take these cards, I can deal with Washington right now.
Well, there's still one more.
I
one
would
more
say
zone.
you can go to Washington. I'll deal with Sao Paulo on my turn.
Yeah, because that's easy for you.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna take these cards, take these cubes from Dawn. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It also puts you in a place where you're closer to the blue cities, so you can hard trade
Yeah.
cards with you.
Oh, yeah.
This is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Regular city cards.
That's
Player
gonna be
cards.
it. I got Jacksonville and Cairo.
All right.
I feel like we haven't gotten any blue
Sao
cards,
Paulo.
but we have.
New York. New York.
That's okay.
Yeah, that was a lot better.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'd
It's
rather
okay.
take from the Europe.
All right. On my turn, I'm gonna go 1, 2. I'm gonna use my produce supplies
Oh, sick!
to make
Sick.
6.
Yeah.
And they just all plonk down there.
And
Well,
then
he
you
could also put some on Lima. That way, if we keep drawing the Lima card.
they plonk down.
Oh,
Wherever
they
he
go.
wants.
Oh, they
Yeah,
do go.
they automatically land there. So you can pick up as many as you want and then yeet them at Lima.
I'll pick up 2. I'll produce.
And yeet some at Lima.
Yeah.
Is that yeah?
And then, or yeah.
Just tell it to.
We don't know.
Because Buenos Aires has also been a problem, but like having.
So you moved, you played the produce card,
And then he.
And then I
You-
made
you
supplies.
produced and placed.
He has one more action.
Yeah, you still have one more action, which means you can still yeet those 2 remaining cubes
Yeah,
over here.
Buenos Aires.
And then what? Produce again?
No,
No,
that's
that's
it.
it.
That's it.
Oh, okay.
Such a good ability.
I know,
Jesus.
right?
All right, draw your cards. What do the cards say?
Says I got Buenos Aires and Sao Paulo.
It's not bad.
It's okay. I can go to Buenos Aires and then go anywhere.
Or you can or you can stay in Sao Paulo and go anywhere.
Oh, you're right.
So we're doing these now.
Yes. Buenos Aires,
Oh,
London, Cairo. I need to get back there.
That's okay.
yeah. I mean, at least you just need to get to.
Well, I mean, you've got the cards
Yeah,
to get back
I
there.
can just use one of these.
So then I'm just building in London.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seems we have yeah.
Okay.
You gotta produce where you get there, though.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta produce twice, actually.
I know. What do I have to produce twice?
Because you need 2 cubes to reduce the cost.
Well, we could produce here and then get to.
I only need 2 cubes to produce.
Oh.
That's it.
I don't know why my brain was saying you need 4.
Nope. I can only do that once anyways. I
Yeah.
have the architect where I can just passively build with 1 fewer card.
Mhm.
So technically it takes me 4 if I don't use the supply cubes. If I use the supply cubes, it takes me 3.
Okay.
So then I'll just... Do I produce with
Yeah.
this to just
You get 3. It's 1 extra, and
Do you-
it reduces your hand.
Do you just have the 3 blue cards?
And the two is single
gotcha.
cards.
Okay.
So I can build a black one too.
Yeah, that would be nice. Like
But you have time to get there.
Yes. I could build the black one or the blue one this turn. Either or.
yeah, because after she's built everything, her role's job is kind of done.
Yeah. I say do the blue one, so that way we can prioritize getting the blue cards things to me next turn.
I'm considering... Yeah, I guess we don't need to do the black one this game to begin with because we already have 2,
Yeah.
so we just have to build 1 more.
Yeah.
Are we looking at making any of these permanent, by the way?
If we get London, I'd probably make that one.
Lagos
permanent.
is pretty good too because it makes this so much easier.
If we explore London, then we don't have a reason to make that base permanent.
Yeah.
Guess you're right. Yeah.
I would say if we can get the black one down over there, I would say we should make that one or Lagos permanent.
Yeah.
The one over there would be easier to do,
How much-
but we don't have any black cities yet.
How much does it cost to make it permanent? How many
3.
points?
It's like 3.
Yeah, we'll get 5.
If we
Oh,
win.
I haven't written down which cities, the extra cities that we've connected,
Oh,
actually.
that's a good
Yeah.
point.
Oh, we connected, what, just Mexico
San
City
Fran
and San
and-
Francisco.
and-
Yeah. But it's still your turn, right?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I haven't done anything yet.
How many on the grid does that put us at?
We have 19 on the grid, but we have 17 connected. If we lose Lima, we are at 16, and it does not count for game end upgrades.
Oh,
we-
yeah. Now we have 6.
If we do, then
win.
we go up. We get the 1 connected city.
So we need to do that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or we need to prevent Lima from falling, or both. Preferably
Preferably,
both.
yeah. Preferably both.
Preferably both.
Yeah. There's an event in the deck that lets us do that.
Well, there's 2 things. There's the event, and then there's also the herbalist, right? Because that card will still that can still be used.
It
Yeah,
is,
I really don't want to end the game until we solve Lima.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Which means that we have a long time to get the blue cards, I
We,
guess.
we do still have a long time.
It's
to do
gonna
that
take
anyway.
a while to do
We
it.
have a really long time left. We're doing well.
Yeah.
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 And we still have a long time left to
I
get on the
agree.
deck. Okay, so I guess there is time for me to do both of them. Which one do we want to do first then?
London.
Yeah, I'm still okay with doing London first.
Yeah.
I'm just worried because it's spending 3 unique cards.
Well, I can get them back. I just need the blue cards.
Well, I know.
But spending 2 unique cards because I still have a London card.
Yeah, well, my point is I can go and build the black one, buying us more time to draw more cards and not have to resort to that. Because that's a risky play.
Oh, okay.
You see, it draws us more. It
Uh-huh.
gives us more time to try to like draw the cards instead.
Yeah, I see.
And even if I build and end in Cairo, then my next turn I go 1, 2, 3 build.
Yeah, that's
So it's
Yeah.
just
true. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
that's what I've been saying this
Okay.
entire time.
Yeah.
Of why don't we just build the black one first? Doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now that I'm like, oh, okay, I see these other pieces in place. I see the appeal. Okay. Because
This gives me the chance to draw potentially. Who knows? Maybe I draw 2 more New York cards.
Yeah.
In which case I use 3 New York cards, and we have London and Chicago available.
If you, yeah.
Or we have London here. I use a New York and
Yeah.
2 New Yorks and a London. Then
Yeah.
we still have 1 New York, 1 London, 1 Chicago.
I think the
and 1
easiest thing that ties up less people is if you stack 1 city card, you trade them all to me on my turn, and then I go over there and I do it. That way it ties up 2 people versus everyone else.
okay. Well, I'm in favor of the build the black.
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Hello, Pig Patio. How are you doing
Hello. How
today?
are
You're
you?
doing well.
Yeah. Chicago, building one in Cairo is not a bad option.
Okay. I'd like to have the option at the end to make either of them permanent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we reveal that blue section, I don't know what we get connected to that. If we potentially get a black city automatically connected, then it means that we can make Cairo's permanent and then do that one next
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
We have options that way. So okay. So then I'm going to produce using this one.
All right. Take your 3 Kubis. Or well,
Boobies.
here's-
Wait, I get 4. No, it's the produce action.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's still 1.
Hey, yes, fun but hard. Up until this point, it's been nothing but hard.
Yeah.
Yep, it was not fun for a little while.
Yeah, we actually took a month off because it was so hard.
2. It wasn't a month.
No, a week.
So 1, 2, 3, and then build.
Yeah.
Cool. Which completes this objective, but we still need to do a 3rd.
Yeah.
Alright.
This is the most supply centers we've ever had on the board at once.
That's really sad.
Yeah.
It's really sad.
This is a hard game.
Alright.
Permanent buildings are the best, except build 3 new supply centers.
No, the point is that it increases population and it makes other cards
I
useful.
know. It's just frustrating.
Population is the big like spender as far as points go, and
Yeah.
those are just like, hey, like their producer points for each time.
Mhm.
Or each-
Yeah, it's really. This one's way harder than the
All
last
right.
one.
So now it's the draw phase.
Yep.
Here's your draw phase.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, what we got is London,
Okay.
which means we have another London card that's
Good call.
useful,
Good call.
and then Buenos Aires.
Is that the
Nice.
herbalist? No, that's the lab.
Yeah, this is the lab.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think Lima is the one with the herbalist.
I think I'm not in Buenos Aires.
It's not this one though.
I think it might have. No. Only.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
We don't know what because this game
We
is pretty
don't know what we don't know.
spoiler dependent.
Yeah.
Yeah. What designates the permanent upgrades, by the way, on these cards? Like the herbalist, what
There's
differentiates
like a
it?
portrait.
Well, no, what like differentiates it from one of the spent one search actions versus the permanent upgrade to the card search
I think
actions?
it designates discard to use.
Yeah,
That's
the-
what the herbalist says
the-
that text.
Actual like herbalist card has like a picture of the person.
Does it have like a white border around the thing, like our upgrades?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't think so. I don't
You'll
remember.
you'll see it.
It reads it in the text. It says discard this card to do this.
Hmm.
Sorry, I realized something must have happened,
Alright.
and like the
So then-
settings on the camera have gotten funky again.
Yeah.
All right. So should I reveal these bad cards?
Yes.
Okay. Jacksonville,
Sure.
Istanbul,
Sure.
It froze for a bit. Oh,
New
okay.
York.
Probably what it was.
All right. Things are getting scary.
I'm kind of feeling that we need to get some more produce actions, and we're so tied up with doing other stuff that I feel like a produce supply action that doesn't destroy it might be useful.
Mm-hmm.
Like because you have that 3-1 there.
Oh, and then what does this do? This is fill your current location, or this one, add a haven or supply center, fill all havens and supply center to their population supply
You
cubes.
can just get supplies out everywhere.
Yeah, that way we don't waste actions producing, and we have enough that it's.
Like that might be the Hail Mary we need to just finish this off.
This is also a 3. What do you think?
Yeah.
It's a 3.
I-
It's a big one.
I don't think there's a reason to do it right now, though.
We're gonna be wasting actions producing when we're trying to get a bigger objective done.
And we're all 3 out of 4 of us are in places where we can immediately collect it.
I'm just really hesitant to use those
It's a big 3-1. It's not
this
gonna destroy
liberally
it.
this early because we've already spent what 3
We only spent 2.
on the same card.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we have not destroyed any of them yet.
I know, but again, it's only May. We still have more than half the year left.
There was like 18 with like 22 uses.
No.
What?
No, there were way fewer than that.
There was a lot. I know it had like in the 20s amount of uses, like the squares, when you counted up the squares. We've only done like 3 or 4.
Oh, I haven't...
Yeah, we don't have much of the map uncovered yet. We're only in May, so we're working on it.
We're supposed to, but we got for 2 months we lost in the when we lost 4 times in a row. We lost in the first go around.
Yeah, 2
Yeah.
games in a row we lost within the first turn. Outside of we couldn't have done anything.
Yeah,
about it.
we couldn't move. We couldn't react.
We couldn't even prepare. We could do literally nothing about it. So it just sucked. Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of like using the big one on this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
'cause
quite yet.
I feel like we're still doing okay.
Yeah, because like the only thing that is at risk is Istanbul right now, and what I can do is I can use the regular produce supplies. Oh, I guess it's 2 there, huh? So yeah, it doesn't matter. So I could just move there, produce, and then move over here and then drop stuff. So I can get there this turn, and that's the only thing that that doesn't have cubes.
I recognize like what you're saying. We definitely need to get more cubes out available. I'm just really hesitant to use these expenditures when like
We're at a tipping point, and I can feel this. I've seen this happen numerous times. There's a tipping point where we're wasting actions getting cubes out, and we need to do other things. That's why I'm saying let's do it.
But the
now.
problem is we can't do anything. Or we can't do other things.
Because we don't. Well, we need to like get the things. We need
we
to.
don't.
We need to
have
draw blue
We
cards.
have to filibuster is the problem.
Yeah.
What are we going to spend our actions on right now?
Going around making and placing the cubes that we create down, getting more, treating more cities, and having actions to go around and trade cards.
We
like
don't
you
have
were
the cards
talking.
to trade.
Well, you were talking about potentially doing that though, and if you do that, we get more cubes to play with, even if they just stay on a character card for a bit longer.
Like, I get it,
Yeah,
and I get the
You don't have
like,
to do it. I'm proposing it because I feel that that's what we need to do.
well,
but
I'm
you
just
guys-
continuing the discussion so we can have this discussion and
Yeah.
decide as a group. Like my concern is just that it's like it's the max potion effect of oh we only have so many of these, we're never going to use these because we're not using it. But my concern is like I feel like this is the equivalent of we get 6 max potions in the entire game and we've used 2 of them already and we're on boss 3. You know, like. And the final boss potentially has like 6 stages,
So, like,
and we don't know.
I personally feel like we've underutilized it, but I think in this particular instance we don't need to use it. But I think overall we have been underutilizing them, but
Underutilizing the ones that destroy them?
Mhm.
yeah, I think we've been underutilizing it. But in this particular instance I don't think we need it yet.
Okay. I'm not gonna use these yet. So I'll still have them. So there's not.
Like, we can spend them to put the cubes on the board, but I don't want to check off the boxes. Like, we just need to be using them to get them out there to begin with.
I'm like,
We do need to get more cubes out on the board, but I don't think we need to, like, just, like, check off the cards for them yet.
But I still wasn't planning on using them this turn. So I was just gonna
That's... Oh, yeah, that is you.
move myself here, do the regular produce, move, and then just drop 2 on Istanbul. That way I'm close to Dawn, so she can come get this London card.
population on here too?
Yeah, otherwise I would have used like a produce supply or something.
Mhm.
So that way Dawn can get this London card, and then she can just spend 3 London cards, and we
Yeah.
keep the 2 unique ones. That way we don't have to.
Don't we have another Chicago card out right now?
I have one.
In which case I would rather use the 2 Londons
Oh,
than the
yeah.
Chicago.
So then we still have so we keep plenty. Yeah. That way we have that we don't necessarily have to rely on only one person like drawing them.
Mhm.
Lagos,
Well,
and
If you guys have this, if you stack the same card, then I can get like if Dawn can get all 3 London cards and wait in
I
London,
see.
she can get me the 3 London cards right away, and I just spend 3 actions doing it. That way,
Okay.
we only tie up 2 people.
So the trade is faster.
yeah,
Because there is going to be.
because if we have the
Honestly-
unique cards, we have to go everywhere and
Well,
meet different people.
actually,
in
we
order
could
to
just have
trade.
you give your card to Dawn. Because Dawn will have 3. She'll have a London. Oh, well, I guess
Wait,
no. Then Albert would also have to get his
What?
Chicago card.
Dawn grabs the London card from
What do you mean?
Brandon.
Yeah.
And then Alan, you just meet Dawn. Oh wait, no, but she has to give them to you.
I can only do that once per turn, where I take.
Well, if we both in London, you have the London cards. That's ultimately what the goal is. That way, you have 3 London cards, and I take all 3 of them. I have the 4 that I need to do the trade out discard cards in order to get unique cards in order to do the search.
At this point,
I see what
Oh.
you. I see what you mean.
Yeah, and that's what
It
I've been
takes an
saying this whole
action to
time.
discard,
I
right?
think
Yeah, but it's one action for one person versus numerous actions to get all across the map in order
Yeah.
to trade
Yeah.
one card.
Mm-hmm.
So stacking the 3 London cards and giving that to me
Yeah.
is much better.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. To
I see what you're saying now. I misunderstood what you were trying to say
Can
earlier.
you do that multiple times in the turn?
Yeah, but it's an action each time.
Oh, okay.
But that's fine.
That's
'cause
definitely
it
faster.
It ties up one person versus
Yeah.
everyone else.
Okay.
Yeah, that was Brandon's turn, so it's your turn now.
Okay. Also, I can remove play cubes.
Yeah,
So,
so it's nice.
that's-
Yeah, you gotta wait for
Oh,
one.
sweet.
Gotta wait for one more play. cube.
Pyro, well stocked. If there are 2 or more supply cubes, nope.
Nope.
Oh, that's annoying.
I forgot that we put that on there.
Yeah. Sao Paulo and Istanbul. Okay.
Oh,
I'm glad
Where is this epidemic?
I showed up.
Mm.
All right. Then that's Alan's turn.
All right, so I don't need to wait there for Washington.
No.
Okay. So that means that I need to.
Ah, shit.
Hmm.
Is there any way you could have ended your turn anywhere else?
Me?
Yes.
No.
Not if I wanted to get stuff on Istanbul.
Okay.
Yeah. So at
I
this point,
can't.
it's
Well, I
like-
can't make it to London this turn.
I
Yeah.
see.
Oh, we don't need to do it right away because you still need it. We still need to build a base there first. So ideally, if you just get that London card, then you still need one more blue card in order to do what we need to do, right? Because you're gonna have 3 London cards, and you only have 2 extra blue cards, so you need one more in order to do your ability, right? What I'm saying is you need a total of 6 cards.
Oh, in order to give you 3, yes.
Yeah, to give me 3 and produce. So even if you get there, you don't really need.
Yeah,
build it
but
right
if
away.
any luck, I will draw a blue card
Yeah.
on my turn. But we'll see.
Yeah.
There are many boxes. If you mean the box that we can just yeet
Put stuff into? Yeah.
those cards out of
Yeah.
the game, then yes.
Oh, I could have just removed
the trash box.
Do you want to do that?
No.
Yeah.
It would be more valuable if we had all the Istanbul cards together, but I drew one.
I think using them like putting individual cards is much better than removing cities.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I have to use the restroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
For a while.
I'm trying to think because I could also do that because I'm in Washington right now, and no, I would want to do in New York, right? Get 1 or 2 New York cards out of there.
Well, you're not there now.
Well,
We
my
just
turn.
got it, so we're still deciding. That's
Yeah.
what our strategy is.
Yeah, right now I think how we've been using it thus far is to remove key cities that are part of our line, just to kind of like buffer and not have to worry about them, like things like Denver and
Yeah. I mean, I think Denver was a good use of it because we haven't had to worry about it all game.
yeah. But I don't know, using it for Los Angeles is also a bit risky because
We didn't use it on Los Angeles.
the one of the support cities that we used it on, I can't remember which one it was.
No, we put one of the upgrades
that's
on Los
right,
Angeles.
yeah,
Oh,
LA is just
okay.
the LA card. The only LA card is destroyed. LA is
Yeah.
permanently safe.
Yeah,
It will never be able to be drawn
yeah,
out. We're a little nervous about the box.
yeah.
We're a little nervous about the box is the problem. Because it does say you can't remove them unless the game tells you otherwise. Which makes us concerned that they're going to unleash them all and with something bad. We don't know though.
Yeah.
So we're just being careful with it.
My play is to either go to Denver, deal with Denver, but no, you just remove those. That's
Denver's
not-
removed, so
Denver's
Yeah.
fine.
I should probably go, take an insurance policy out on Dawn because I have
Oh, to put one on.
yeah, Cairo's exposed. and there's
yeah.
we're going to close the epidemic, and I don't want to do that, so I'm going to spend the Cairo card in order to go from Washington over to Cairo.
If we do get a cube there, I can remove it.
I mean, the biggest thing is that Dawn would start a turn there, and she would.
I can do this anytime.
Yeah.
So if you feel like
Well, there's nothing else I can do.
okay, then that's the better play.
Then why don't you produce?
Well, that's my plan. I need to get. I was not in a research center. I was taking
I see.
actions anyways, and going to Cairo solves both problems.
Okay.
So that's going to be a 1, 2, 3,
It is helpful.
and now I'm going to place. I'm going to place down 3 here, and then I'm going to give you 1, so you don't have to worry about producing to do your thing. If you happen to draw a blue card.
Thanks.
Draw your cards.
Where's this epidemic card?
Istanbul. There it is.
There it is. I'm glad that it finally gave it to us, because I was not
Jacksonville.
waiting.
No, it's not that
So
bad.
we
That's
only
fine.
use the 1 cube.
It's such a huge deck. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and if plague cubes get placed, you can just do that.
Yeah.
And we're not at risk of it blowing up, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
And the only person in any amount of danger is Brandon with Istanbul.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're fine.
Yeah.
So,
We are
Oh,
okay.
because I'm going to prioritize not giving or
Guys, there was only 4 cards at the
Yeah.
bottom of this deck still.
what happens if we draw the last?
You just
Shuffle
shuffle.
it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which makes things very interesting.
London,
Yeah, that implies that like the next
Washington.
epidemic is soon.
New York. Huh.
A lot of scary.
Many spooking.
Okay. Cool.
Oh,
Cool.
shit, that's
You have a blue
annoying.
card?
I have Chicago.
End in Cairo. If you end in Cairo,
We
Dawn
can't end the turn, the
Oh, no,
game for
yeah,
another 2
you're
rounds.
still getting London anyways, never mind. That's fine.
That's the fastest we can end the game in 2 rounds.
I'm going to put myself near London so that Dawn can grab the Chicago
Yeah, if
card.
Albert's
from me if she
freed
needs
up
to.
to like just deal with that, we have a lot of time. Because Albert has a lot of like cover
I'm gonna
zone.
go 1,
Potential.
2, 3,
If you can end in Fort Gunfist, that'd be ideal.
4.
Oh no, it doesn't matter. I won't be able to get it from you until next turn anyways.
So it's 1, 2,
Wait, you have London. Do whatever you want.
1, 2. I kind of want to take one from Sao Paulo.
Do it.
West of South America?
So it's 1,
This?
2, 3,
The
4,
Plague Cube
right?
section?
Okay.
Yeah, this is West.
Alright.
Now think about it. There is a suspicious like right angle on that water
Yeah.
line. Now that I think about it, we haven't gotten there
The
yet.
3 dots?
Yeah.
It hasn't actually told us anything.
I've got the extended forecast and Tripoli.
Hey, that's really good considering we just got the
I
epidemic.
just want to use it
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Using it now is the best.
Because of how big the deck is, we can't predict it. So
Yeah.
that's coming in at a really nice time, honestly.
If you do it now, then you can kind of
Yeah.
do some damage control.
It's as close to the pandemic
Yeah.
epidemic as we can be, probably.
We're probably close to another one anyway.
There's only one more, by the way. In there's only one more epidemic card. We've gone through 5.
Should have 7 in the deck. shouldn't
No,
we?
we
No,
have
we have
6.
6.
1, 2,
No, I'm only seeing
3,
4.
4. What?
There's 2 more.
Yeah, there's 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's awfully large.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
I don't know. It's okay if using this now, because it's basically the whole deck.
Yeah. Yeah.
I understand, but we're also close to another epidemic, and I'm worried that if like I
Oh,
draw
it'll
it,
get
then
recycled
it
anyway.
doesn't matter.
Okay. I mean, we can hold off
Yeah, that's fair.
because we have some good.
I'd rather use it in a time where we need to be worried.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's my turn. I'll draw Cairo,
It's okay.
Chicago,
That's okay.
Cairo.
That's also okay. We're still fine.
So we're glad I took that insurance policy out.
I agree.
That could have been very bad.
Yeah,
That would have been very
that can
bad.
only remove 2. That would mean that we'd have to save you in order
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
No.
That would have sucked.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right.
It didn't actually Does it have like a section where it explains the board?
The 3 dots? No.
Might be just an aesthetic thing.
I thought it was an aesthetic thing.
I thought it was for these.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah, it doesn't explain them at all.
Yeah, we haven't been searching as much in like Bogota and stuff because we've been like I said, we just end the game in the first round because we get railed so hard.
Yeah, that's kind of just.
This is like the first time we've actually gotten all 3 since.
We
like,
actually get to play, guys.
Yeah, since like I think like in February, it was the last time we got all 3 done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Don's
go ahead, Don.
So I'm picking up the London card from
Istanbul.
Yeah. You don't need to end in Fort Gunfist. Okay. Unless, where are you planning on going, Brandon?
I don't know. I'm just kind of damage control.
I should pick it up from you while you're... It's just, I can only do it once, where I pick up a card.
Oh, would you rather have the Washington one? Because
Ideally, I'd like to have both.
Oh.
Well, you take it from me, that kind of defeats
No,
the
no,
purpose.
no, not from you. No, from Albert. Albert's Chicago card.
Oh.
Get out of my hands.
I mean, your next round, I can reserve one of my moves to just.
Brandon, you're
beat
8
you.
cards.
Oh.
Ration events count.
I don't need this one. I don't plan on using that one. That's fine. It doesn't affect us at all. I can reserve one of my moves to just move myself to you, so that you can just pick up the London.
Or I could pick it
On
up
the
from you
next
in London when I get
Oh,
there. 'cause
yeah,
we're all gonna
this
be there
is
anyway.
this is also true. But
Yeah.
then, yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
So
If we do it like that, then I can go and build this turn.
yeah, you get the Chicago card, and then next
Oh
turn
no,
we'll-
I can't build this turn, but I can get to London this
Yeah, if you get that from then we can all start convening on London and get that search done.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, and not only that, if you go to London and move me to you, that saves me all my actions. That way I can spend more time recycling.
Yeah, well, you'll need to pick them up first, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna do that then. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, and then
Grab.
3, whoop.
Yeah.
Am I? Oh, okay.
And then the produce supplies to build the 3 here, because why not? There's. Oh, wait, should I end in London?
Probably not with it being at 1.
Well, don't you need
Oh
to
yeah,
be
no,
able-
no, because
Yeah, no, I need to end in
Brandon's gonna
London.
move me
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I do need to end in London.
Alright, so I'm gonna
No, that's not me. I'm blue.
go 1, 2, trade, produce is an action.
I'm not producing.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Sweet.
Alright.
Drawing
These
your
decorations.
cards. You got Denver
Oh, that's a big.
and New York.
Hey.
That's the foundations, actually.
Hey!
Don
Wait,
might be able to just do
I'll
it.
be able to just do it on my turn, I think.
Oh, shit. Well, let's count up. Yeah?
That's a lot of cards, though.
Yeah, I need to get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I need to get rid of 2. Hold on, give me a second.
I mean,
Okay.
you could just get rid of.
So I have New York and London, I guess. And yeah!
Yeah, Don can just do
I
it.
can just do it on my turn.
okay.
You guys can
Sick.
do whatever the fuck else
Alright.
you want.
Damage control.
Somebody
Wait.
does need...
Do I do it? We just need to wait until Don's next turn.
What is that?
The forecast.
We still.
The epidemic.
The epidemic's still coming.
Oh,
It
yes.
doesn't change the situation as much.
So then I use these. So then I need to get rid of Buenos Aires and the produce. No, I can get rid of a different duplicate. I can get rid of a
Can you?
Chicago card.
Can you really have? Wait.
Yeah, she can. Because it only takes 2 cards
So
in
I'll
order to
use
make
London
the research
and
center.
New York,
Oh.
and then I have New York, London, Denver, and Chicago
Oh,
to search.
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Sick.
And the Sao Paulo is useful because it has the searches, and if we
Uh-huh.
have some extra fluff time.
I don't have Sao Paulo.
Oh.
I have Buenos Aires, which is
Oh,
already
yeah,
searched.
Buenos Aires is useless then.
That's
Yeah, so I don't
pretty.
need these.
That was pretty clutch.
Damage control.
Yeah, so then I would rather have the produce supplies
Okay.
for later. Okay, cool.
So-
And then draw the
Yeah,
infection.
you can
cards.
end it on your turn.
I can end it on my turn.
Yeah,
right?
you will when you do.
I will, in
Yeah.
fact.
Jacksonville, London.
That's okay.
Yeah, Brandon just needs to go and help real quick.
Should I do that?
Yeah, we need to make sure that we can reduce the amount of green cubes just in general.
Am I moving her to you?
No.
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 Or you to her?
No,
Sorry.
I don't. That
No,
doesn't
we
even
don't
happen
need to do it
anymore.
anymore.
Okay.
We just need
Just
to
double one
We
and
just
double
need to
check, yeah.
make sure that Don doesn't get hit with the green cube.
So where are you? You're
I'm
black.
here. I mean, I can just
Yeah.
because my ability. I'll.
I mean,
I'd like to get like a lot of like value out of this, but I'm not.
yeah, you're.
At this point, we just need cubes there, so sure. I don't think we'll be able to get the bonus. I'd rather just move myself, produce twice, and then drop both.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a better bet.
Boop, boop.
I really wish there was a way we could trade these.
Yeah, that would be nice.
How many London cards do we have in play at all total?
City cards?
London cards.
Probably like 4.
The
That infection
cards?
cards.
Oh.
Just one. Two,
So
actually.
there's 2 in there, but there's one more somewhere.
I want to take out 2 or 1. Or none. Do I want to take any out?
Taking out 1 is good. That way when the epidemic comes around...
Haven't we already taken one out? I think we did. Or maybe we destroyed one?
Oh,
We did take one out.
So
Okay.
if you take 1 more out, you're good. No matter what happens, if you can draw the epidemic. Because there's 2 London cards in here. There's no way it's on the bottom.
Yeah.
So if you take 1 out when the epidemic comes around, we're golden.
Knowing
with those
this,
2 there.
Brandon, I want you to not do that. I want you to not do that at all.
Yeah.
I want to, on my turn, have taken one of the London cards out.
Uh-huh.
Don't put any cubes there. I don't care.
Oh,
We have the event, yeah.
so then I don't need to be here.
Yeah. So
You see, that's what I'm
roll
saying.
turn.
Reverse your turn.
Well, okay,
Because
well then what am I gonna do? I guess I can just move to Albert and produce a bunch and then...
Place some in Chicago. Or Jacksonville.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Jacksonville and Chicago. are
Protect those
dangerous.
other places. Don't worry about London. If a green cube gets put there, then you intervene with that immediately.
1...
That only has 2.
Oh, that is only 2.
Well, I need to be here to get there.
Yeah.
Oh.
2... And then produce things.
Oh, you're not going to use the produce supplies card?
I see, yeah.
Yeah, if you produce, then you have 2 of them. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you might as well just.
that
do
still
that
works out
instead.
move-wise.
Yeah, it's the same.
All right.
Okay.
Draw.
And then I didn't draw anything yet.
Triple E.
Hey.
Another
yeah.
produce supplies.
Okay. And
That-
then infection cards.
Brandon.
Yeah!
So Paula.
Okay.
That's okay.
Ciao!
Istanbul. That's okay.
Huh.
New York. That's okay.
Okay, my turn.
You guys could just do damage control and
Why don't we just boat out to Washington, Alan?
why Washington?
It's as close as you can get.
To New York.
Or he could put one on Istanbul. Like he could
I guess that's also in there.
he could produce twice, move, drop some in Istanbul, and then give the rest to you. Because you're clearly the more
I
efficient.
can...
Like sure it risks drawing 3, but we have a bit of a safety net, and the game ends on Dawn's turn. So there's only 2
Yeah.
more draws. We're only
Okay.
drawing
I'll produce
6
twice.
more.
I'll produce twice.
At most 7 more.
It maximizes the amount of producers I get. That's the more.
Sure.
That's the reason why I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
3. There's 1 down. Because there's 3 of them, and yeah, I think I'm willing to make that risk, and then give the rest to.
Then
Albert.
you might as well move to be somewhere safe.
No,
I
he
can't.
wouldn't be.
Yeah, you can.
He's produced twice, move, place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give me those 3 because he can maximize its uses.
Damage control.
Got Tripoli and a Russian event. Move 1 pawn to any location.
That can save people if they...
Yeah. I'm thinking that it might just be useful to hang on to it until the last
Yeah.
possible second.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna hang on to it.
Draw the infection
Wait.
cards. Huh?
Oh, you're gonna.
I can do the search.
No, you can't. They're not for unique.
Yeah, they're not unique, unfortunately.
I guess you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this one definitely has to happen first because we're probably
Yeah,
gonna get some
okay.
kind of rush.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
okay.
But the game ends when she does that.
Yeah.
Damn it! If we just
Yeah.
if the game didn't end when she did that, we could have gotten two
Yeah.
repeat searches. That's fine. It's cool.
Mhm.
Not that I
We've done
wanted it.
well. It would have been nice, I know.
It's not that I wanted or anything.
And then it's infection cards.
Oh yeah. New York,
Ouch.
Istanbul, Buenos Aires.
Don't do it yet.
Yeah,
Wait until the last possible second in case it goes down on London.
I agree.
Yeah.
If we have to have a sacrificial lamb, fuck New York, right?
Yeah.
It's already infected with coronavirus. It doesn't matter.
My friend's in there.
I know.
Fuck your friend, Brandon.
No.
Okay. In that case, I guess I'm gonna...
Wait, Albert can just put stuff in London,
Yeah, you can.
which
Oh yeah.
Protects you.
Yeah, I think I'll
And-
probably...
Now that New York's already done with, you can kind of.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sick. This character's so good.
Produce. Throw at London.
Produce. Put 2 here. Doesn't really
Yeah,
matter.
2 is the max.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Cool. Then let's hold off
Yeah.
again until the last possible
Yeah,
second,
I
in
agree.
case something happens.
Washington
Okay.
and portable antiviral lab. And since I didn't draw the epidemic on my last turn, I'm just going to use the forecast effect.
That way we don't get more.
Yeah.
It's not even gonna happen.
Yeah.
It ends on my turn.
No,
Well,
he
well,
has
my
wasn't
turn.
Oh,
drawn
I see.
yet.
Yeah.
For I forgot he hadn't done his.
We get a good game for
And
once.
then I airlift Dawn out of there.
Oh!
You need my consent. You need my consent. You don't have my consent.
Wait, what the fuck? Hold on. Okay, we can put Cairo, and that's safe.
Mhm.
Lima is safe,
Mhm.
and
Chicago, Jacksonville, Sao Paulo, Buenos Aires,
Buenos
Tripoli.
Aires.
Or star in
I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the biggest thing is your draw.
My draw! Buenos Aires, Lima,
Oh my god.
and Cairo.
No.
Wait,
It's fine.
no, it was the well-stocked card, but I wanted to double check how many supply cubes there were.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so now it's Dawn's turn.
All right, do your thing, Brandon.
Get out of here.
Okay. So then my turn. So my first action is build a base in London. Using the foundation card that counts as 2, the London card that counts as 1, so there's 3 cards. I can do it with 4, and I spend 2 supply cubes to do it with 1 fewer even then.
So
It only
that's
takes 3. And then I have New York, London, Denver, and Chicago. And I
Yeah.
search.
4
Yay.
pieces of Exodia.
I want to do it.
Oh, okay. I was.
I want to do it because I'm the one who did it. And this ends the game.
Yeah, the game ends right away.
The game is over.
Oh, it feels so good not to get
You'll
just
notice-
railed.
There's masking tape on this because we accidentally revealed it when we definitely should not have.
Yeah, we did the surge action without forgetting that
We
we
were
needed to have
dinguses.
a...
It ended up prolonging the game to the point where we lost,
Yeah.
which
Yep.
sucked, but like... Yeah, it sucked irrevocably. Because we had to open the pity box too, which hurts, but we fixed it.
Which connects us immediately to Paris.
Yes, and now we get some pretty cool stuff.
Essentially, we've earned 10 points, because these each are basically 1 point each because of the population, which is nice. So we don't get to spend 10.
What's
Oh,
the
yeah.
package we're supposed to open? I think it's set on the masking tape.
Yeah, this game is pretty confusing at first.
Oh wait, I wanted to airlift myself real quick. I'm gonna airlift myself to London so I can be there to witness it.
No, it doesn't say. I forgot to write it down. I'm sorry.
Shit. That's okay. We can figure this out.
Oh, the box is already opened.
Is it?
Yeah,
Did we already open
we opened it. Yeah, so it's
opened
the
it by
one that's
accident.
opened.
Oh, I thought he...
No, it's not in there, but the box is in there open.
We just need to
No,
figure
I
out
thought Albert opened it from the side because he didn't want to rip the boxes.
Yeah, I'm not sure which box it is.
Can we find the card?
Oh! Okay. I stepped on the box. I'm
Oh,
gonna go over there.
not again. That happened to our
Well,
last
because it
legacy
tells
box,
us
too.
what box to open on the board. So I don't know
Are you
which.
sure it's not this one?
Because that's that one.
Sure it's not this one.
No.
Yeah.
Chicago.
Because I
Shit.
am weird and keep opening them from the bottom. Okay, we'll just.
No.
Yeah!
Maybe
Did
it's
it!
the one that's out of order.
We did it!
We had a good game. I mean, we had good
Exactly.
games in January and February too.
Yeah, that was it. That was like the last
sure we
time we
didn't
had
do
good. That was the last time we had happiness.
These are definitely gonna spoil us, that was the problem. Hold on.
I mean, we just have to see if there's a sticker in there, right? If there's no sticker, that means that's the box we opened.
Yeah, but there might be like figures. We could just check the tape.
Tape?
The
Oh,
replay.
the replay. You're right.
This is definitely not it.
Checking the replay.
This is sealed, it's probably not.
Honestly, I'm just gonna pick an arbitrary replay. I just have to see the box. Wait.
What?
Wait.
This is it.
Is it? Okay. I was like, there's a picture of the original box on the back of the box. I can just look at that.
Oh.
Okay, recon report. You can read it if you want, Dom.
Yeah.
Don's
did
the
it.
one that did the recon.
Yeah, those extra supplies we found did definitely make a huge difference. Those,
Oh, yeah.
specifically the ones from the
Yeah.
lab. Those are nice.
I'm glad we did that search.
Yeah.
Recon report. We found Europe struggling as much as the rest of the world, but surprisingly, there are some old military bases here with functioning aircraft. Thanks! We can adjust our supply centers to include a landing strip, and the havens already have old runways we could put back in use. This could be tremendous in our efforts to get around an ever-growing grid. Right now, open the following door, 64. You've connected a new city, Paris. That's that right
Yeah.
there. That's already on that's the sticker.
Oh,
Add the player cards for Paris to the discard pile. Add the infection cards for Paris to the game end area. Put the other player and infection cards into the reserve. Finally, give the relocation unrationed event to a card to a player in their hand. It doesn't matter. This is a destroy after use. Destroy up to 3 copies of one specific city in the infection card pile. And we play this card with between steps 2 and 3 in it.
Cool.
This is really good.
That's tasty.
All right, cool.
What's that called? Oh, relocation.
Relocation. Yeah.
Oh, remove people.
We got the shuttle flight action now.
There's cards all under there. I was like, wait.
Fuck yeah.
Stickers. There's the stickers. All right, so we got Paris. Where's Paris? Where's the rest of Paris? Paris. Alrighty. Put those into their respective locations, if you would please.
Brandon would have
Reserves.
drawn the next epidemic card, by the way.
Cool.
All right, so where's the reserve that we have?
This? Yeah.
Reserve? That's the no,
Well,
that's not the reserve. That's the game end area.
Reserve.
Oh.
I've got it here.
Okay. Well, these just get added to the reserve.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Yay, bomber planes.
We did it. There's 51 city cards that went out, by the way.
Sterling can take flight.
51.
51, yeah.
Perfect. Well, not quite perfect.
Yeah, we need
But
50.
really
I think it was-
good.
I like 50, like 3 or
I
50.
think it was 54.
Okay.
Uh,
I have to double check.
Sniffle.
No, it's 51 exactly.
Nice.
Oh.
Is that including Paris? Did you count Paris in
Yeah,
there?
yeah. Brandon,
Rad, it's
Albert gave
51.
it the last second.
Just nicely. Wait, how do we get that many? It should be 2.
We put some cards into Denver. No, that's only those
no,
ones.
no, it's only those.
2, 4.
No, we should have only added 4, 2, 2,
Well,
3,
Paris has
4,
2.
5. It's 5 cards. We should be at 49.
Let me just double check.
Yeah, I can double check. Go
Yeah.
ahead and continue.
I was just gonna look at the end. So adjust population. Nothing happens. Well, we go up, but like we
Yeah.
don't lose anything.
Yeah, that's really nice. We honestly needed that reprieve.
Oh yeah, you're right. I think I just miscounted at the last second when you gave me those. Yeah, we're at 49.
Okay, cool. Alrighty.
Because I count by 2s, which is why I have 2 over.
So what does the shuttle flight action do?
Oh, right. Move from any haven or supply center to any other haven or supply center on the grid.
Oh.
Wait, this means that
It's just the shuttle flight action.
it benefits us to spend all of our actions and make permanent.
Oh,
Yes.
I mean, I'm that's a big nice. Cause like we were complaining about not having a lot of like nice upgrades, and we have 6
Yeah, we can make
expendables.
2.
Yeah, we can make 2. We can make 2. 2.
Yeah. Not
Oh,
sure
well,
if
the
I-
yellow one's higher value because we would need to get Moscow to get that.
I'm not sure if I want to do 2 because like I kind of want to save one for like this part of the
Oh,
map.
you're right. We do only have a
Oh, how many more do we have for the permanent ones?
2.
2 more?
I want to say there were only like 4 stickers.
In that
Oh, so
case,
maybe 3 then.
in that case, I
We
say
only have 1 permanent one so far.
in
Yeah, you're
terms
right, so
of
do this.
in terms of placement, I think that Cairo's a better option.
Cairo is
Los
the
Angeles.
best option.
Yeah,
San Francisco's probably a good option as well.
yeah, it is
But-
a good option, but Cairo's the one that I'm kind of like.
We have 2 more permanent supply centers.
Only
Oh.
2 more.
Ooh.
Cairo.
Oh wait, no. Now that I think about it, San Francisco does feel like it's a better option because we can still fly to here and get to Cairo next turn.
Yeah. Now that we have that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's harder to get to San Francisco because we can fly to any one of these 3 and there, but you know.
Yeah, and then assuming the board Pac-Mans, it does kind of cover this part of the board
So it's like-
eventually.
We'll be able to go, yeah.
Eventually, once we get to this part of
Yeah.
the map.
But you're right. We only have
There
3
might also
total.
be more havens in the Indian Ocean because we've talked about, or they have talked
They've
about this.
mentioned
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
well, San Francisco's really close to this one. We can just
Make another
draw
route.
a line.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
right.
fair.
So then it's just a matter of whether or not we want to put it in Lagos.
We could also look at the upgrades because a tier
no-
3 upgrade might be pretty good.
Well, hold on. We're
Yeah.
doing population right now.
Okay.
Population comes first. So, Brandon, please
It's
do
in
population.
the box.
You're correct. It's right here. Here you go.
Yay! Wow,
It's gonna be-
we actually have a lot of
Yeah.
research centers
1,
now.
2, 3, 4. Or sorry, that's not it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we do! Wow.
Part of me
Yeah, we have 5 on the board right now.
wants to spend a point to move this up to 3 because the fact that this isn't a good place to use for these supplies is kind of annoying.
Just remove this too. Now Goofy Dog gets another sticker. If you weren't already aware, I take all the old stickers and I stick them onto this Goofy Dog picture.
That he does.
Show you the Goofy Dog.
Goofy dog. Oh god. Sao Paulo goes the population of 7.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, the max is 8, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Getting that permanent city thing really helps.
Yeah, getting them early on really helps.
Yeah.
What a lad.
What a good lad. Okay.
Alright. So
So this gets added to the deck as well. Please add your stickers at your leisure. Your leisure. This is
Legier?
gone.
That's a good way to pronounce it, right?
I don't think it's a valid way to pronounce it.
Legier?
Mm,
Look, the French are really weird, okay?
I don't think it's French.
If the French are allowed to be weird, Alan can be weird.
Mm,
French President Emmanuel Macron. Sorry.
What?
I just, whenever I hear his name, I can't help but just laugh. It's such a dumb name. It's a dumb name as an American. How about that? And Americans pronounce it weirdly.
The lad gets another sticker.
okay, so we have 17 cities on the grid total.
Yes.
Yep.
Wait, 18.
Hmm?
Because I think it was 17 if we connected San Francisco and Mexico City. Because there were, so we connected 2 new ones, that's 17, and then we added that one, so we were at 18.
Yeah, so that means that we get 5, and then we get +1 for winning, so we have 6 total.
So much.
So we have enough to
Yeah.
buy the 2 if we want.
Yeah, I propose we just buy 1, and then we spend the 3 on an upgrade for something else.
Yeah, like upgrade.
Can we
person.
remove pieces from the board?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with the board.
I just need to be able to see so I can write down the new cities.
Or we could increase population places. But
I don't like that as much.
yeah, that's more of a like a chump change. We've got
Yeah.
like non-dividends of 3.
Oh! We got Frankfurt this game.
So we have a helmsman. You may do a free ferry or drive action each turn, which is kind of useful on Albert.
Oh, I know, right?
I don't really want to stack up too many upgrades
Yeah.
on this character because, like, at some point I'm gonna have to switch back to the
Yeah.
immunologist.
Uh-huh. What's else? What else?
I mean, it's useful on basically everyone. How many upgrades does everyone else have? I have 2.
Everyone's...
I've got 2.
Well,
I
I
have
mean,
2.
this is our job, so.
Yeah, so...
Brandon's the only one with 1.
No, he
Oh
has
no,
2.
you no.
Yeah, we all-
The top one's the job.
Okay.
Well, no,
yeah.
that's, I mean, yeah, I have
Okay.
1.
Oh, I think Don has 2, yeah.
I have 2.
Don's got 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
I
got-
see him.
You mean architect and
Oh, wait.
facilitator.
Oh,
Let
so
me double check what ones we have here. Though.
Yeah, the next tier 3 one is supplier. Once on your turn, as an action, you may move a supply cube from the stockpile to a city matching the card in their hand. We don't discard the card.
It's pretty valuable.
That's kind of useful on me because I feel like I don't use my cards as much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can just kind of like
There's also one card here, Outrider. You may do the recon ability with 1 fewer card.
That might be useful. As we
That
start to
helps
do
with this, and it actually makes this possible.
Yeah, we can do that one.
Yeah.
So I kind of want
if
to
we
get.
stack it with the broker, it gives us the best odds.
Wait, we
Yeah.
gotta keep these on the board, actually.
Oh, because we're.
Or at least the
considering-
non-permanent ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
The Outrider stacked with the broker, where as an action I can just cycle my cards
Yeah.
with the discard.
Imagine a broker on like a dirt bike.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah,
I want to do that because it's like we
Mhm.
need to do these.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we're gonna get other search ones later. We're gonna get other recon stuff later because there's
Yeah.
no way those 2 recon actions are just gonna give us the whole. Well, it's probably gonna have us do searches instead of recons.
But I mean, we don't know.
We need it right now.
I like it.
And it's something that we just need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the broker gives us searches anyway.
Yeah, so that's 3 points.
This is true.
We still have 3 left. We gotta decide whether or not we wanted to use that as the permanent upgrade. I think we're all in agreement that it's a really good idea. We just need to
It's
decide
just
which one. I proposed Los Angeles because it's
San Francisco?
San Francisco, yeah.
Because it's farther.
No.
I feel like I want to do.
I'd want one of
Lagos.
these because
Lagos is directly next to Sao Paulo and next to Jolport. I mean, Cairo's also directly
Oh.
next to it. I'm also going to point out that San Francisco can be very easily right next to this, and that doesn't really make
Yeah, now that we have the ferry flight action, like, it's less important to. I mean,
Honestly,
so it would save us having to spend the cards.
I'm more fixated on the cards.
I feel like the best option, honestly, is if we had one in Denver.
But
Or
we
like
don't.
Chicago,
Yeah,
or if we had
unfortunately.
one in like Moscow.
Yeah, we don't though.
So next go around, I
Or
propose,
try to build one on Denver.
I think we should make some inland. Inland is
Yeah.
kind of what we want to do now that we have boat. Now we have air flight.
Mhm.
So do we want to not spend the 3 on this one? Because we only have 2 more left. Permanent buildings.
I'm not opposed to just not doing it.
I am slightly opposed to it simply because I want to get Cairo like set in stone. Especially now that I have the Outrider ability. Can do it as soon as we can. Not only that, but it also gets the massive population boost.
I would say I want to prioritize the Africa one.
I think if we do
because
this, it gives
that's-
us striking distance of J.
Yeah, it gets us closer to J,
And
and that's actually what the game is like pointing us towards exploring next.
Well, it's pointing us towards Europe and Africa. It said Europe and Africa.
I mean,
hit
we
Europe.
did Europe, and so this yellow would be Africa. Because this is technically Middle Asia.
I'm also a little scared because like if we do this, we might get red cards.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Like I know this is probably what the better lab, but this gives us access to the Indian Ocean, which could give us another flight.
Let's get
Because
a
it
brief
gives us-
consensus.
yeah.
Now that we've had discussed this,
Yeah.
who wants to use the points for something else other than permanent upgrade? I'm still on the fence, but I feel like Cairo's our best bet.
I'm in favor of Lagos.
Do we have any more foundations stickers? Or did I have those?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think
No,
we
do
used them
not.
all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're
We-
on black, blue, and
Yep.
do we have a yellow? I think we have a yellow.
We do have a yellow. It was
Okay.
a Sao Paulo one.
Statistically, we will have to build one in either of those regions next game anyways, if not both.
Yeah. So I feel like San Fran's kind of off the table.
I feel like San Fran's off the table,
Okay.
simply by virtue of
And London as well.
We already did the search action. If that's the case, then out of the 2, I favor Cairo. It's further away, and
It's not.
really.
not with flight. Not anymore.
The
Because
fact-
it's connected directly to Citadel.
yeah.
All of those are only one
Yeah.
space away from. Because the thing is I'm
It's-
inclined to use these for navigation, not for the temporary purpose as a recon.
It's primed as a hub for inland routes. It saves us an action later on and get that population
I
boom.
mean, so is Lagos.
If it puts a city here, it's going to put a city here. We can also connect to Istanbul.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, actually, right.
Mm.
Because we know it's going to put a city here because that's where the sticker's going to go. We know
Yeah.
it's going to put a
Got
city
that
here.
line.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if we're only going to use it as navigational,
Then we don't really.
then we probably just shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Because the thing is I can, with luck, I can do those in 2 cards. Easily, I can do it in 3.
Yeah.
I can do either of them in 3.
With those buffs,
Yeah,
it's
that's-
pretty reasonable.
Alright,
to
what
get.
other upgrades do we have then?
There was 2 that I read off. Don, can you bring that sheet out again? The one that we put away.
Well, I'll put these back just in case.
The big sheet?
The one with the numbers on it, the cities, because there's upgrades on there.
Yeah, we have Helmsman, the driver ferry action for free. Coordinator free action, move a pawn to your location if it is in an adjacent location. Supplier, once on your turn as an action, move a supply cube from the stockpile to a city matching a card in your hand. Record Keeper, increase your hand limit by 1. Or we do Infrastructure. This card counts as 3 cards of its color for the Build Supply Center action.
Ooh, that's 2 though, right?
It's worth 2.
What's up, Ranger
Should do
Paul
that.
Kane?
Hello,
Oh.
Ranger Paul.
Oh,
Nice.
sick.
Your his Zendikar Magic the Gathering cards? Rad.
Those are some old editions. Wow.
That's cool.
Zendikar is like, oh.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, how
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah, Zendikar was the one that came out when I started in like middle school.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's so old.
In theory, we could do the Infrastructure and then a lockdown.
I like that.
But what would we put the lockdown on?
Lima?
What's
If we
lockdown again?
have if we have a spare point, I do like increasing this back up to 3.
That's a pretty good option too, because not having this at 3 was kind of like annoying.
It's actually kind of annoying not being able to produce supplies there.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, but it gives you the same as making supplies. So unlocking that option again,
Dang.
especially now that we
Ooh,
have flight.
She's got a treasure trove, man. Congrats.
Ooh, sick.
Yeah.
I also like doing Supplier.
Yeah, Supplier's good, but we gotta think who to put it on.
I mean, I feel like Alan has a lot of, or is able to gather a lot of cards like pretty fast.
And plus, if I can get the broker, I can swap them out.
Yeah, in
and
case
I
we
can
have like a problem child.
Yeah, then I
every
can just-
one of your turns, you get a
swap
you
and
get a free
then
cube on it.
yeah,
You
That-
just put
I-
we just put another
we
upgrade.
just put
though.
Outrider on me.
Oh,
Which
oh,
is-
never mind.
Which does synergize the broker the best. The problem is that they synergize both with broker very well.
What if we put it on the meal for later?
Because you can always increase the
What is-
stockpile.
Because his base ability is one doing a make supplies action, may take the supply cubes from the reserve.
Oh, have we already done the legacy deck? The legacy deck might give us more
Oh, you're right.
Hmm.
Sorry.
because we were supposed to do
Yeah,
those
yeah,
before.
yeah.
Yeah.
Draw this card and read the other side during step 2 at the end of your first game in May. Open the following doors, 31 and 36.
Okay.
So we might get some more upgrades.
Watch it give us more of these stickers.
In which case,
Yeah.
if we get enough to, if it gives us more of the permanent base stickers, then I think that we should do it. You said 31 and 36.
You guys fight a lot less than in our games.
He gets irate. His ideas are terrible. Oh no.
Oof.
Oh my god.
We've been playing
Oh,
with each
that's
other for a
rough.
while, and out of all the games, the game does make us argue.
Yeah.
Like we've been playing
don't
board games with each other a long
Argue.
time.
We
Yeah,
have discussions. Like,
yeah. And then
I firmly believe there's a difference between those. You said,
Yeah.
sorry, 31, 36?
31 and 36.
We've also all known each other for a very long time.
yeah, we
Yeah,
did
this
like
is
since
true.
college. I also found a college poker for a while. About $8. Yeah, the
that's
Goblin
pretty good.
Bushwhacker is
Goblin
dope.
Bushwhacker is good.
Dude,
There's
actually,
a lot of good cards there,
yeah,
my dude.
Zendikar is the
Oh,
one
we
with the
did.
Goblin.
Alright, guys, we got new upgrades.
Nice.
New supply center permanents!
Yeah.
I want those!
Yeah, we got 3
But I
more.
want to read these
Yeah,
first,
okay.
actually.
Let me read them out. We got Lookout. To do a
Sorry,
search.
Danielle, I was very excited.
We got 3 new
Nice.
character abilities. First one is worth 2 points. The first 2 are worth 2 points. It's called Lookout. To do the search action, you may take the city card matching your current city from the discard pile and add it to your hand, and then search it once.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's just broker but better.
Wait,
It's
who
broker
was-
specifically for searching.
Yeah.
Broker for what we were using it for.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Broker, we were also using it for these.
Yeah, it's
so
a bit
Broker
more
has that
flexible.
upgrade ability.
The next one is Scout. You may do the recon action in a city that does not contain a supply center.
Oh!
Is that just better?
That's just better.
It's also worth less. It's 2 instead of 3.
Ooh, is it better to not have to use the extra card, or is it better to do it from not a supply center? We'll come back to it. We'll circle back.
Yeah.
And the last one is only worth 1 point. Smuggler. As an action, discard a city card to take a supply cube from the reserve and put it in the city matching the card.
Oh, interesting.
It's like a supplier, but you
Yeah.
actually have to discard the card.
It's not bad.
Yeah, we math pretty hard. Yeah, all of our ideas are calculated, yes.
Yeah, we count
We
turns.
do a lot of math.
Oh, I feel bad for giving you
Yeah.
the Outrider because I wonder if Scout's just better.
It costs 1 less, and it also frees you up. Because you
This
don't
is
have to
true.
do the supply centers there.
So, proposal.
Should we retroactively peel off the Outrider one? I'm fine
If we
with
do
it.
that, then we don't even have to make a base permanent either.
No, we don't.
Hold on, wait, don't peel it off yet. Let's discuss first.
Part of me wants to say, to some degree, we have to place these supply centers anyway.
Yeah.
However, making them permanent does not help towards the goal.
It also
Right.
making them permanent inland takes priority because
Right.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, under the assumption we're not making any of these permanent, I think Outrider is still better because we have to make them anyway. So if we have to make them anyway, we can just put them on the places that we have to search and still use Outrider.
So, do we leave that and make one of those permanent, and that's our points? Or do we swap it over, make one of these permanent, and then use that last point to upgrade that?
Ooh,
That is a good point.
I like that.
Yeah, I would much rather not have to tie up Dawn's actions getting a research center on one of those spaces.
Because if we don't tie me up doing those, then I can put them in
Yeah,
here.
and
Yeah.
she can put them
Yeah.
inland, which is useful for making them permanent later.
Okay.
I like that much better, so I am fine with taking small...
Or we also add that one, and then you don't have to have a supply center, and it takes one fewer card.
Then we don't make a permanent one now, which doesn't matter
Do we
because the
need a
point
permanent
the point of getting the permanent one was to get this ability,
Yeah.
basically, right?
What would we spend the rest of our points on?
We'd have only 1 point because we'd get the 3 Outriders 3, Scout would be 2 more, and then we have the 1 to do the upgrade.
Well, I know, but if we swap it over to that one, why are we going to make one of these permanent if we don't need them?
No, we wouldn't need them because
Then what would we do with those
We
points?
have
Outrider-
4 points floating.
No,
Wait,
we Outrider and whatever the one
Scout.
that doesn't require this.
Yeah. So if we repeal Outrider, then we get those 3 points back. But initially, my idea is that we take Outrider out, we put it back. We get 2 scouts. You get the upgrade to Citadel Del Drakov. Then we have three
points
floating. Or then we can also spend those 3 points on getting Outrider to do what Don said, and we can get the bonus. And he's just an insanely good scout.
Yeah, I feel like I don't want to do both the scout upgrades in case we do both these scouts and then there's no other scouts. I feel like if we do one, we get the benefit and aren't over-investing. And we can spend those 3 upgrades on...
Yeah, I mean, the trade-off
Something
is
else.
that we have 3 points. Now, do we want to spend that on the Outrider, or do we want to spend it on making a permanent city?
Those other upgrades. Can I see the sheet?
We read these twice
So do
already.
you want me to get the Outrider off?
Hold on.
Yeah,
It's-
that's why I'm asking.
we actually do still have an infrastructure upgrade.
Well, yeah, I
That-
suggested the one.
Yeah,
No,
that
no.
one's 2, though.
No,
Right.
But
I
it
think,
counts as 3 cards.
I think we were saving that for the reds.
Oh,
you're
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if the extra 3, we could put Supplier or Helmsman on somebody.
Supplier was really nice.
Supplier sounds pretty nice. Helmsman also sounds good.
Helmsman is good on everyone. Supplier, I feel like works the best with Broger because of the fact you can cycle cards, problem
Yeah.
cities out.
Part of me wants to say, let's put the Helmsman on Emil. So Emil has some of the same flexibility that UV Beaker has. Because at some point we're going to have to switch back to Emil again.
Yeah, we're gonna need access to that reserve
Do we want to put it on Brandon?
The Helmsman? Oh, you're right.
because then I can move to somewhere, bring someone to me, and it only takes 1 action.
Because you could just do the ferry action, right?
Drive or ferry, yeah.
For free, yeah. So that
Ferry's
way,
not charter, okay.
yeah, that means that he can. That means that
Yeah,
he can
it's just-
move. He can get a move for himself, and he can, especially in situations where he ends up on shore, he can just move and do his ferry action. for free.
Yeah.
Like there's a situation where that has come up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
So that means I have to take out Outrider then.
Are we okay
Not
with
necessarily. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Do we want him to take off Outrider with the understanding that we need to put bases there anyways? Or do we want to do the one so he doesn't need the base but still uses the full amount of cards? As it stands right now, how many yellow cities
We
do
have
we
a
have?
lot of yellow
7.
cities.
We
Now.
have-
We have 7.
Connected? No.
1, 2,
No.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh
7.
yeah, huh?
I kind of important to see how easy this would be.
So that's easier now.
It's super easy now.
And this one is only possible with that upgrade, though. The one that requires one less.
Yeah.
But I would really like that flexibility to be able to choose for next game.
From Scout or Outrider?
Which one is Outrider?
Outriders reduces the cost.
Oh, Scout is the one without the
base.
Alright, so that...
Because it was a big effort for us to
build them first.
both build the base and Scout.
Now that we have Fly, I think this will be a lot easier.
To build the base, to do the same thing we had to do?
Yes. The reason that I say that is, if I can put one down here that we want to make permanent later on, then, I mean, even if I put one down there that we don't keep permanent, I can just fly over there.
Yeah.
Now it is far easier to get from place to place. I can be over here in Sao Paulo and I can just go whoop, whoop.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot easier. Movement is considerably easier now.
It does change the dynamic.
I'm okay with keeping Outrider. I'm okay with it still.
I think it'll be easier to not have to do the extra cards. They're both really useful, but I think having the extra flexibility with cards is probably worth more.
Especially if they have to be unique.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Now when
Plus
you
we also
decide
have it on the same
you have the
road
extra
here.
3. Now that Dawn said that it's easier for her to make those research centers there, I think we don't need to make one permanent and wait and save the ones we do have for inland bases.
Yeah.
So that means we have 3 extra cards. Now the proposals are putting Helmsman on Sterling,
Yeah.
or stacking up something else on what's his name over there?
On Emil.
Emil. Yeah.
What was the one you were proposing for Emil?
It was also
Also.
Helmsman.
I
I like the idea of stacking up things on characters that we know don't get hurt as much. Because Sterling's like that. Because Sterling mainly just moves shit around.
Well,
that will give Emil the ability to also do that, though.
Yeah.
But I think stacking movement, I think
Right
maxing out individual characters, I feel like we should focus it on their jobs that they're already doing rather than spreading them out in this case.
Yeah, so in that case, Helmsman being on Sterling is probably the best.
Yeah,
because
I agree.
that way you get that free movement, and whatever movement you do free up, you can
it
use
does
to use
synergize well
administration.
with
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you
he
can get
synergizes
center
better
and
with his
runner.
ability than
Yeah,
Emil's.
and we're
Yeah.
probably not going to play Emil next game, which means we can put
No.
one on him next
Yeah.
game as
I
well.
agree.
The next game, the one we're going to start making Emil better is probably around August. That's why we're going to start needing to bring him back in.
Yeah, 'cause, well, I mean,
August's my birthday. That one is my birthday. It says August 15. That's my birthday.
well, I mean, this one will have
Yeah.
30
So,
in the stockpile.
are we all in agreement with giving Helmsman to Sterling?
Yes. And that one costs 2?
3.
3.
Okay.
3.
So that uses all...
Yeah, it uses all of them. We don't get that population upgrade, but I'm okay with not getting that.
I mean, we get the population upgrade, we just don't get the permanent population upgrade like Sao
No,
Paulo.
we don't get the upgrade to Citadel.
Oh, I
That's
see,
what
I
I'm
see.
talking about.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yep, I'm okay with that.
Okay,
Came to a
Brandon?
conclusion.
Alright.
we did it.
Took long enough.
Look, I've been part of numerous city council meetings and stuff. Trust me, that was nothing compared to like trying to get like 18 people to agree to a project that costs us several $1 million.
That's fair.
The supply center construction is the same as before. You need like 5 of the.
Yeah, that's addressing pig pet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that question came up a while ago. I kind of answered it. I was like, kind of.
Yeah.
But we were discussing, so I didn't want to like interrupt the
Yeah.
conversation.
I think that the best way to explain the base thing is that you get a. It's not like a research base. It's called a
It's a
supply center. And initially it does nothing. It's just a fancy thing you got to do. Gradually you unlock more abilities for it.
Yeah.
now they're far more useful.
Now
Yeah.
we can fly.
Yeah, now we've unlocked the ability to do the thing where you fly, and we also unlocked an ability where when you produce a cube, you produce 2 instead of 1, and then I'm sure there's going to be more.
Yeah, from Jade.
Yeah, once we unlock more zones, we'll unlock more abilities that make our supply centers better.
We should put a permanent one in Chicago
That's what I was thinking too. I didn't want to bring it up.
because it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I wanted to
that's
bring it up,
right.
but Denver was like a choke point that we were worried about.
Yeah. Well, either of them would be useful, but Chicago is more centralized.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
and I like Moscow. I want Moscow.
No other,
I agree. Moscow would be useful.
no other game and stuff we gotta do.
Or Frankfurt.
No, and we don't have enough time to play another game.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
Hold on. Let's finish going through here.
Okay.
I just gotta finish writing things down, is it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
confirm. Alright.
So I'm gonna do the start of June stuff, so we can just get it
Yeah.
out of the way, and
I already wrote it all down.
I'll be rereading this again next week too.
Mhm.
All right. If you have not opened box 64, Europe, scratch the box below. We have. We just did it this game.
Okay.
Journal entry. Utopia. Can we reach them? Our leaders went there. It's the last true piece of civilization left. Civilization left, secure enough to resist both the plague and the Hollow Men. Perhaps they have it cured. We don't know exactly where Utopia is. Somewhere in the Far East. Well, no shit. If we can get there, some think they would help us. Some think they would kill us on sight. From the archives, May 13th, year 14. A new problem. An organized militia has started attacking our supply routes. Oh, they seem like normal humans, but somehow dead inside. Military Director Yona has dubbed them the Hollow Men because of their violent souls.
That's okay.
Sure.
Sounds like they're filled with hate, but okay.
They have made our thankless task almost impossible, as they have no love for us. We have stepped up patrols and have gotten the upper hand for now.
So was it like some Mad Max disease that went around, just turned everyone into Mad Max people?
Well, it was the Fated thing.
No, because this is a different epidemic, right? The Faded happened, and we
Mhm.
cured that, and then the next epidemic hit. And
It doesn't canonically get cured in this version.
Yeah. I think the Hollow Men are the Fated.
No, it said specifically that there was 2 epidemics that happened with 2 different viruses.
Right.
Yeah.
I think the second
Well, there's
virus...
the plague that's still around.
That's
That's
what
the
we're
plague.
dealing with.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
green cubes.
Oh, maybe the 2 like synergize somehow and work together,
Maybe.
where they're like
Oh.
semi-faded and
So
insane.
remember how I was talking about like us being Fated before, and then we were like, no, they're angry, and they must be the Fated. I have returned back to we are the Fated because I think it'd be a cool plot twist for those to be the people from Utopia being sent out to eradicate the Fated.
Oh, that's
That
interesting.
they're just going on.
Yeah,
themselves.
and the reason why we're saying that we're probably the Fated is because all the art for the initial characters were all like wearing masks and like Invisible Man putting like
We have like
wraps
face
and
paint.
face
face
paint.
paint.
Yeah.
You can't see any of their skin
Yeah.
at all.
What
But then that gets turned over because Emil has normal skin.
Yeah, but we found Emil.
So it's possible that he's normal.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that Ori just has some really good foundation, just like a really solid amount. He just sits.
Who knows?
Oh, Don, have you done your sticker for the
I
shuttle
have
flight?
that.
I have right
Oh,
now.
okay.
Yeah. I just like the idea he has an entire warehouse just filled with this one color of foundation. And you go to the city and you're like, oh, this is nice. Everyone has the exact same skin tone.
Suspicious?
Suspicious? No. The research, the supply bases are needed in order to scout. However,
Yeah, which is why they were so.
Now they are not for Alan.
No.
No, Alan just has one here.
We hope that
So we'll still have to build them, but I mean, we have someone who can build, and we have someone who can scout.
And movement's really easy right now.
Yeah.
Movement is really easy.
it gets easier.
Movement has gotten easier with flight as well as Sterling.
Now that I think about this, now that they gave us the ability to fly, I have a feeling that they're gonna start making the Havens not be able to like land.
I mean, it specifically said they had airstrips.
No, I know what you mean, but like it's given us a lot of movement, and they kind of this game has a tendency to take shit away.
I don't think so because they're expanding the map. They're giving us more movement
Yeah.
so we can actually use the map that they're
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
I guess you're right.
In
Also-
terms of like what this effectively does for us, I mean, like flying between these isn't really
Useless.
a big deal,
Yeah.
but being able to fly from here to there is.
Yeah.
So we effectively have 2 places that we can fly between, and then all the supply centers we build is another one.
Yeah, and
So it's like a decent upgrade.
you
but-
about to say something, Brandon?
Oh, as far as this game like has trending towards, specifically season 2, we started season 1 where they were taking stuff away. Season 2, everything was taken away at the beginning,
yeah.
and we're now
Mhm.
reclaiming stuff back. So I feel like they're less likely to take things away.
They are also still taking things away. Everywhere.
Yeah, they are still taking stuff, but
Well, now that I think about it, Quest and Chaos told us that it got easier after a certain point. I wonder if we hit that tipping point.
No, they didn't tell us that it got easier.
They said it starts off harder.
Oh.
I do specifically remember
Yeah,
that.
I remember that we were talking to Tiana, and she was telling us that that's kind of how it felt.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this one back in March, the weird one where if you've not opened box 67, scratched the first box below and never told us to scratch off the second box.
That was probably like the bad.
Kind of want to scratch it off just to see
No.
what would happen.
Not until the end.
Don't do it.
Not until
No.
the end of the game. We can do it at the end after we're done.
Yeah.
Because it's very possible that if we failed something, it would tell us to scratch it off.
Yeah. So, with that being said, friends, we're back on Sunday. Or
No,
no,
today's Sunday. Wednesday.
next Sunday.
Wednesday.
Oh no, I mean,
We'll be playing this
we'll be
next
back
Sunday.
with Pandemic next Sunday.
Mhm.
And every Sunday going forward, we should be playing Pandemic unless you hear otherwise. But our next stream is going to be on Wednesday, and we are playing...
What are we playing?
Is it Astroneer? I kind of feel like we keep on pushing up Astroneer because of other things. I can't remember.
Or do we have... Wait, when's Animal Crossing come out?
2 weeks.
2 weeks, okay.
Yeah.
So it's probably Astroneer.
I mean, we could also do a board game. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
we did a
of
video.
course. You're always welcome.
We did a video game this last week, so we probably
We were
did
talking
both
about
games.
doing
Oh.
Trogdor this
Trogdor.
week.
Yeah,
Oh,
we did
yeah! Alright, guys, if you want to... Albert, can you give a real quick pitch for this
Okay.
thing?
So back in the year like 2003 or
of our
something,
Lord.
there was this website called HomestarRunner.com.
Okay.
It was like these web-based Flash cartoons, and I basically grew up on it as like my primary cartoon that I watched. So eventually they did this thing that got basically like what made the site popular was this thing called Strong Bad Emails. One of the characters was named Strong Bad. He would answer emails from people, and he's like kind of like this. He's kind of an asshole, but like the fun kind of asshole where it's like mostly harmless. And one of the early episodes was, I want you to draw a dragon. And so he draws this dragon, Trogdor. It's on the back here. That's
And it's also-
basically the
his
original
silhouette's on the
drawing.
front, but like if you look real close here,
Like that's basically the original drawing. It's two S's, a mouth, and a big beefy arm, and two wingulings.
one beefy arm.
His name Trogdor, and there was like the episode ended with this song that was basically like really shitty metal, deliberately shitty. Well, the models are great.
There he is.
And so
There's
look
the boy.
at
Trogdor
the boy.
desires only to burninate the countryside,
That's such a veiny arm.
burninate the peasants, and burninate the thatch roofed cottages. And you have to say it like that.
That's
Oh.
such a beefy arm.
And that's what you do in this game.
Yeah,
You
but
burninate the peasants, burninate the countryside, and burninate the thatch roofed cottages.
so yeah, we're gonna be playing that on
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
And Friday, I can't see what we have written down.
I don't know where that one goes.
We have Astroneer written down, but we could continue with Pokemon.
On Friday?
What do you guys want to do?
Well, I kind of want to do Pokemon.
We'll announce
Think
it.
about it.
We'll announce it. What's the secret? There's lots of secrets. What's the secret we're asking for this time?
Yeah, we don't want to spill the super secret
No, we
beans.
can't spell it. I don't know how that goes.
Oh,
I was
We
trying.
can't spill the super secret.
I was
beans
trying.
yet.
Let me.
I was trying.
I'm missing a peasant. What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know. Then it's on the board.
Sometimes
You
it
might
just
have fell in the boxes down further. But yeah, we're gonna play that on Wednesday.
Yeah. Sorry.
Podcast goes up tomorrow or Tuesday.
Tuesday.
And this episode I found was pretty funny.
This episode.
I enjoyed
Thanks
the
for the
laugh
follow.
part.
Welcome to the party.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Puresso Kid.
Yes, okay, thank you.
Yeah, this week's episode was really was definitely funny.
Yeah.
Secrets. Keep it secret.
Oh,
It's safe.
I got a secret I can give. Hey guys, guess what? My initials. It also can be said as adjective. Danny Joe. It's a secret.
Congratulations.
I did it.
It's not a secret anymore.
Yep, not a secret.
Now the beans are spilled. They're all over. They're everywhere. I have to put these back in my pocket now.
And paper towels are nowhere to be found.
Paper towels
we
don't
can't
exist
clean those.
anymore.
Yeah, because apparently the rich people keep on taking all of our goddamn paper towels.
Paper towels aren't that expensive.
No, but the rich people keep taking it. It's not about it being expensive. It's about supply and demand, Don.
Oh. Secret mating call.
I tried. That was my mating call. Brandon is just. And then Albert.
So now we know if we hear that.
Ah.
Thanks
Oh,
for the
no.
bits, Minion.
He's coming from the distance, Brandon just.
Oops. I forgot what I was gonna say. I don't remember. I posted the site.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you guys are
Y'all need to
We
check
love
out the
you.
website.
yeah.
Look at it, scour it.
You don't have to. If you want to find us anywhere else, you can find links to us there. That's it. If only if you want to. You don't gotta.
You
It's
can
fine.
find our mailing address.
You can find our mailing.
Yeah.
Alternatively, there are many multiples of electronic means to reach us. Apparently,
Those are our secrets.
Those are secrets.
You can only unlock it by listening to the podcast.
Yeah, you unlock one each episode of the podcast you listen to.
Yes, this is true.
This week's a very interesting secret. I think this week's one is like the ones that actually made everyone laugh just so hard.
I started laughing and I was like, oh, I can't keep it together either.
Thanks for the follow.
The biggest thing is that we were trying to like be quiet because we were whispering.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone was like trying so hard.
Did you fix it, Gontes? Okay, you fixed it. Good. Thank you for fixing it, Gontes.
Fixing what?
He banned Lexi as Batman.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
then said oops.
Yeah, I think Gandhi had it loaded up just in case it went bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
okay.
then, yeah. But
In this case, there was a slightly too happy trigger finger here.
I see you've met our resident sniper Gontes. He does an excellent job.
You didn't actually unban them.
Oh.
Oh shit. Can you how do you unban people?
Oh, that
Okay.
oh, there we
okay.
go. Thank you.
There we go.
Yeah, probably sounds
Because I mean
like.
they followed too.
Yeah.
He's a great shot most of the time.
Now you know.
Yeah, super sorry about that, Lexus Batman.
No, it's Gonti's fault. He's the one who has to apologize. Do you own up to your actions, Gontis? We love you anyways.
Yeah.
It sounds like he's sorry.
Dude, it's been like a year, and this is like his first like.
This is his
accident.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First accident.
He's got a great KDA.
Yeah,
honestly.
He does.
All things
He
considered,
does.
Gontes, you're amazing.
That's okay. So we know a secret about Gontes. If you want to get back at him, Lexi's Batman,
Do we?
Shh.
he really doesn't like a specific kind of joke.
Oh,
Is that a secret?
I mean,
It's
It's
a
a really
secret.
poorly kept secret.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of feel like if you're on our Discord, which we have, by the way, if you're on our Discord, there's a whole channel dedicated to Gonti's torment.
That's it. That's all we're gonna tell you. About.
Dedicated
That's
to
all we're gonna tell you.
Gontes' torment.
I,
Oh.
Thank you for following, by the way, since I now know that you did not see that when I said thank you. Yeah, okay. So, like we said, Wednesday, Trogdor, Friday, something video games, we'll let you know. It'll either be Astroneer or we'll be continuing Pokemon Mystery
Yeah.
Dungeon. The next Sunday we'll be doing this.
yeah, and then Saturday, I'm not too sure what we're gonna be doing.
Oh yeah, well Saturday's bonus streams. We don't have to commit to that. We don't have to announce it in advance. We might stream Saturday. We might not.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh God. Forrest kept asking a good
Man.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pereza asked a very good question. When you guys play games, who's the most creative thinker and which of you is the most logical? All of us are both of them.
Yeah, I kind of feel like we lean slightly different ways.
Yeah, I think we're. I'm definitely tend to think more logical.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm probably the most like left field thinker when it comes to things, but not with board games. Board games is kind of weird.
I'm inclined to give that to Don for
Yeah.
like creative thinking.
Like when it's like
solutions.
when it's like video games and like improv stuff, I think creatively, but not for like actually playing the board game itself.
We all think pretty outside of the box.
Yeah.
With board games.
We're
though.
definitely
Yeah.
both the same. Like
Yeah.
we have both attributes. It's just a matter of which
Not
one's
just-
maxed out which.
Was right though with regards to us being very math heavy.
Yeah.
We're all engineers in some respect.
Yeah, we met each other in engineering school.
Yeah, and we do all live in
Yes.
the same apartment.
We have a stream house. It's cool.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this place is cool.
Yeah. We have a multiple. Yeah, we're wow. Look around. Amazing.
Wow!
You know,
Wow.
This is the apartment, guys.
Wow! I can't believe it. It's not like we've been living here for months.
when I actually went home, I actually showed my relatives the pictures of our setups, and they were so blown away because like we had the green screen, we had all the
Oh, yeah.
computers, and to them having one gaming PC is kind of insane. The fact that I showed them pictures of the fact that we have 6 of them,
Oh.
kind of, and we have 7 actually. Yeah, we have 6
Up
of
next
them.
on Cribs.
Yeah, so like
Monkeys.
they were just kind of thrown away.
I assume it's another stream group, probably.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh.
There's several places that have like stream houses.
Yeah.
We have. It's not set up right now. We have like a camera up in like a corner that you can see our entire living room and kitchen area, and you can see like our whole setup. But we don't have it set up right now.
Yeah, we're gonna have those on for extended streams where we
Yeah.
jump from set to set.
Are we doing one of those this month?
Oh shit, we are.
We should be sometime.
We don't have one scheduled, but we are doing. Well, the goal was to do an extended stream every month.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh
But
yeah, we haven't scheduled one for this
yeah,
month yet.
this is we've been busy the first week of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Crimson coming in with Gonti's weakness.
Whoa.
I don't know.
Hey, that's so good, Crimson. Thank you.
I'm circling back briefly to Mystery Dungeon. The plan is to play it all on stream. It's honestly probably mostly going to be the Saturday bonus streams. But if we do do it on like Fridays and stuff like that, that helps too. Quick summary of what happened on last Saturday. Caterpie got Caterpie's friend Metapod got lost in the forest. We rescued
Fuck.
Metapod.
God, the one person. Go ahead, continue. I have a lot of emotions.
Alright, we rescued that guy.
Did a bunch of other stuff, and you remember that? I think it's Jumpluff, right? The one.
Yeah. Free song.
So the Jumpluff from Friday came back saying that Shiftry hadn't come back,
Oh, fuck.
and so we went to help Shiftry, and then when we got there, spoilers by the way.
For a remake.
For a
For a remake of a 10-year-old game,
Yeah.
alright? When we got there, we found out that Shiftry had wow, why can't I remember?
I don't know.
Oh, Shiftry had accidentally awoken Zapdos. And
Fucking
Zapdos was
idiot.
very mad.
I can imagine.
Yeah, Shiftry, that was the guy that was
Thank
part of
you,
the other
Colin
team.
Jack.
Yeah,
the one
he's the greedy ass.
The one that the Alakazam bullied into doing stuff.
Yeah,
We'll
exactly.
be sure
Yeah.
to forward those 15 bits directly to Gonti's.
You wanna know
you can
what-
expect
Oh.
15 cents.
So they didn't announce
All
what
of which will be
Alakazam's
removed by
team
tax.
name is.
Yeah, you're
Their
right.
team name is ATC. Alakazam,
Tyranitar,
Tyranitar, Charizard.
Oh,
So ATC bullied Team Shiftry.
that's-
Yeah.
Very creative name, I might add.
And then Zapdos abducted Shiftry to Mount Thunder, and that's the next thing I gotta do.
nice.
And so I have to go fight Shiftry, where my character Pokemon is a fighting type, my partner
You
Pokemon
mean you have to fight Zapdos?
Yeah.
Zapdos. My character Pokemon is a fighting type,
Mhm.
and my partner Pokemon is a water type.
So you get fucked by both types. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I will be sure on Wednesday I will throw 15 pennies at the camera for you. Just right at a really nice, really expensive
I
camera.
have a nickel.
Yeah.
No, it has to be pennies. It has to be all pennies.
Is it a nickel or a quarter?
a nickel.
15
Oh, okay.
pennies.
He used it for the scraping thing.
Fine.
Thank you, Quantum Jack. I don't know if anyone else did it, but thank you for letting us know. Yeah, that's
dude.
done.
Uh-huh.
And thank you for the anonymous cheer.
I'm
This
Brandon.
is Brandon.
Uh-huh. Hello.
I'm Alan.
I'm Albert.
Alan's Albert.
Penny checking.
I read that as penny cucking. I don't know how that would work, but
One
You
can't
might-
hit,
yeah,
the
fucking-
other gets nuked on the word go.
can someone give me an
3-2.
image of penny cucking in the Discord?
No, please no.
There's an NSFW channel.
No!
Direct
It's not that
message-
kind of NSFW channel.
Not safe for your wallet?
I mean, not real penny. I just want a physical penny. Like, I just want to see how that would work. Not a person named Penny. Just
Oh, nice, Crimson. Finished a jigsaw puzzle in a week and it said 2 to 4 years on the box. Hell yeah. How
That's
exciting.
really impressive.
How did Jigsaw puzzle take 2 years?
1,000 piece ones?
no. Those,
1,000 pieces is nothing.
those
Oh.
10,000 pieces.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh god, there's these like puzzles that are all corners.
Hold on. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Your puzzle balls.
Shut up! It was a surprise!
Well, fuck.
Yeah. So like, there's a Pharaoh, my son. How are you doing?
What's up, American? I was talking about you earlier.
Yeah, we were talking about you. We were like, oh, he's on the Mixer.
No, not like
Not like that. We said, oh yeah, he's on Mixer.
Yeah.
Catch!
No,
No,
I
don't. Do
I was
not
super
throw
ready
that.
to catch it.
I wasn't.
It's a puzzle! I put it together! It's a circular puzzle!
Oh, it age said 2 to 4 years. Fucking got us.
We're stupid!
I didn't get that at all.
Hi, welcome to Blanket Term, where we're not getting basic jokes so you don't have to.
I need a drink.
Look, I'm not
didn't like
saying
that.
All 4 of us didn't even think of that.
I'm not saying that we're not smart. I'm just saying that we have 3 brain cells, so one of us has an excuse.
Only one.
Yeah, we all share the 3
It was
brain.
a really good joke, we're just too stupid to get it. But yeah, look, it's my puzzle ball. I put it together. It's the ocean. Look, there's dolphins and the reef.
I never actually looked at it.
No?
Like I've seen it around. You've had it for a long time.
Well, yeah, because I got it. My dad brought it back from Germany when I was like 7.
Yeah, I've never actually looked at it. I've just like passively looked at it when like we were moving.
Brown and sticky, a stick.
Well,
And dig it. Ah.
we should probably see Hooter. Right?
Yeah, we should.
I've already looked.
I have you.
There's no one.
Yeah.
Sad times.
2 people in the board games category.
Yeah, the fact that the times changed, a lot of people start
Oh,
signing
yeah.
off. Yeah.
It's even later for a lot of people now,
Yeah,
isn't
and
it?
it's like a school night, so we're ending at 10 for most folks.
Wait.
Not for we
Yeah, we are now an hour
I don't know.
later.
Some of you may notice that our stream time has changed, and
No,
that's
it's now
not
earlier.
our fault.
Our stream time is not changed. Your stream time for us has changed.
Yeah, Minion, thank you for that announcement. Reminder in the Discord. Thank you. That was something that we forgot to do in the Discord.
What?
I think Dawn posted on that about it.
What?
In the Discord, saying that the
That
time
was our
changes.
change? Oh,
yeah, I know you did it
no,
on
I
Twitter.
posted on Twitter. I didn't
Yeah.
do it on Discord.
And Minion was grateful, was being an awesome community member, and also let everyone else know in the Discord. So thank you for that.
Appreciate that.
What is an ice school that gives quizzes? Pharaoh Crew? I do not know. Tell us.
Quizzical.
Quizzical.
Oh, damn it! Beat me
Got
to it.
there. Yeah, I wish people would stop time skipping.
It's only useful for like. It's only useful for people that actually use the sun for their work.
Which is almost nobody nowadays.
Almost nobody, and even
Yeah.
and even then, like it's only useful if you want to save like a small amount of electricity. Fair
Oh.
enough.
Ah. The
Even
naughty
better.
icicle. I see.
If you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean, Don. Explain it. Okay.
Maybe when you're older, son.
Okay.
If you actually use the sun, you don't care what time the clocks say. This is true. This is very true, actually.
Yeah, you just wake up, do your thing, go to sleep when the sun goes down.
Yeah. Yeah, our times haven't changed. We're still in the same time zone, but everybody else has kind of shifted around us, which means our stream time has changed for everyone who's not in Arizona.
It
We're
might be
not.
earlier, it might be later.
We don't
That's
know.
how it works.
We don't pay
Wait,
attention.
no, it's not.
Here,
Minion-
it's shift this way.
Minion said
It's earlier.
Minion said it's earlier.
Yeah.
Earlier.
But in the Twitter announcement, I think you said later.
No, I said earlier.
Did you? Okay.
Yes, I said we start an hour earlier.
We never know. Look.
We don't know how time works. We're not time gods like everyone else.
It would all just be easier if you all agreed to stop doing it. Like we did.
It would be-
Ah, we are the progressives.
No, it's just after 9 p.m. for us. You said later? I don't know. I think it depends where you are.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
No, I think we are now in sync with California.
Yes, we are.
So we are starting early.
Yeah.
We did start an hour earlier for everybody else. Because we had been No, wait, later. Wait.
We all grew up in Arizona.
Hold on. All right. California was an hour before us, so we started at 6 our time, 5 at California time. Now we're starting at 6 California time, so it's later.
Brandon, you should know that.
We're
No.
stupid!
I've been living in Arizona for like 5 years.
But you grew up with it.
Okay, I grew up with it, but now I'm just like, fuck it, this is where I live.
I don't have an excuse either.
Armenian's very insistent to the later, but we have to discover it for ourselves, otherwise we won't believe it because we're stupid.
Once again, it's not our problem. It's yours.
God damn it.
We don't have to change any of our behavior. You do.
Fuck, it is an hour later.
I don't have an excuse either because of the fact that I grew up on the res that does observe daylight savings time, and even though it's in Arizona, it's super weird because like we always looked at each other and we're like, is that res time or Flagstaff time? Because like we observed it even after fucking 24 years of this nonsense. I still don't know what's happening. All I remember is spring forward, fall back.
That doesn't help us.
I mean, okay,
Arizona reversed it. Arizona's in reverse. So everybody else, so spring forward, so they, gain an hour or lose it? It doesn't matter. I don't know.
That's...
I don't fucking care.
My brain is not ready for this because I've been sipping on a
okay.
for a bit.
Sorry.
Don't care. My brain.
My brain's gonna go implode for a second.
Crimson did a joke. Where's the joke? I can't scroll for some reason.
We were all trying to think about.
This one is for the artists in chats and stream. What does an artist say when they have trouble finding inspiration? They draw a blank.
I don't
Thank
get
you.
it.
Crimson.
It's a good joke. We were just distracted by trying to do math.
Yeah.
Do basic addition / subtraction. The problem is we couldn't decide what we were supposed to do. Starting an hour later, folks.
Thank you, Crimson.
Unless you do actually live in Arizona, in which case, welcome.
Nothing changes.
You're correct.
Nothing changes.
Please don't kill our only mod.
Oh, we need him.
Alright. So with no one else to raid, one thing we like to always say is support folks that you love supporting. The little amount of support that you show for small creators goes so far. Not even just us.
Yeah.
Favorite podcaster, do it. Favorite content creator, give them a shout out. Let them know that you're there and you appreciate what they do. So with that, we're probably going to be heading out.
Yeah, and we got those bad hugs. Thank you guys, you're great. We love y'all very much.
And thank you for the anonymous cheer.
Thank you, Quantum Jack.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do really appreciate you being here. And...
Yeah, like I say that kind of jokingly, but we really appreciate all you guys hanging out with
Yeah.
us. We really do appreciate it. We love you guys. We really do. So that being said, like Alan was saying, how fucking dare you? No more visual gags. They can't see anything anymore.
Okay.
Why is this over here? Why is everything broken?
Why did we break things?
Oh,
Why?
club them and listen to our rambly ass podcast.
It is rambly.
I mean, that's the kind of the point.
Yeah, the whole content's rambling.
And then somehow it usually gets to something raunchy, and that's the allure of it.
The last 2 weeks have been surprisingly PG.
We have not been raunchy recently. I'm very proud.
The last
Yeah.
2 weeks have been not raunchy. But before that, every episode we had the most insane conversations.
I thought about getting raunchy. I was like, bidets. But
We
that was
almost
about as
got-
raunchy as we got.
We almost got a little raunchy. We talked about fan fiction for a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's a slippery slope.
But we didn't slip down the slope.
Yeah, we went down to like the PG of like shipping naming conventions.
Yeah.
We did talk very briefly about like whether like the position of names and whether or not they correlated to Dom
Yeah,
sub.
but that's still PG.
We said that like once.
We didn't talk about penises this time.
Yeah.
Oops.
It was on the
Whoops.
podcast at the time.
We missed our quota. We didn't talk about penises.
So now I
Yeah.
gotta get out my saying of penises now.
Now we're not gonna get that bad dragon sponsorship we've been shooting for.
Bad drag. What?
Penis, penis, penis.
Do you-
Penis,
Oh,
penis, penis,
oh,
penis.
I
Penis,
know
penis.
I
now.
was about to let you not know what bad dragon is, Brandon.
Now I know.
Alright,
Oh, now I
anyways.
remember.
Yeah, we're gonna go, guys. Bye. We love you.
Bye.
Guys,
Don't look
penis,
that up
penis.
online.
Penis, penis, penis.